DJs. This is Talking Trek Live, Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast. And we are here tonight to rate the arc. Big, big, big lows. Big, big, big highs. And a feature that failed to launch. We are going to, we're going to touch base with you guys all tonight. And we are going to, what else was in the notes? What else was in the notes? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to give away a cruise tonight. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, we've been waiting for this for weeks. All right. I didn't even mean to take the entire month, but look, it's the 29th of the month. I didn't mean to do it, Matters, but here we go. I wanted to get it done in a week or two, but it didn't work out. Good evening.
It's okay.
Yeah, quality over quantity, folks. All right, I had to. Odysseus says, let's grade an arc where half the content failed. I don't know if I'd call it half. It was certainly a big feature, but I don't know if you can actually say half of it failed. I mean, it was a good solid 28%, though, you know. Good evening. All right, Talking Trek server sound off. I've delayed. All right, let's see. Noon Whistle kicking us off on server 29. Pyra Yarl 34. Thank you. Raj on 9. Captain Q on 57. Rotifer on 17. Tarpy on 70. Steven Zarin on 136. Thank you. Mid Strangler on 9. Divine on 164. Jux on 187. Shaka on server 70. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. What's up, Devil in the Belfry on server 14. Enterprise Actual on 13. Scaly back from the Outback on 193. Snack Attack on 42. Burton on 701. Doug on 38. And Alicia on 92. And General Arc on 34. Caledon on 89. And the list goes on and on and on. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. 128 additional messages in the Talking Trek server sound off. 199. Come on. Can we not hit 200 here? 199 people in the live studio audience. Thank you guys very much for being here. Check, thank you for the 7-month resub. Doug, 2 years been on the channel. Thank you so very much. Raj, thank you for the 8-month resub. Angry Lou with the 7-month resub. And Denzen, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Letterbox. My name is DJs. I am a content creator for Star Trek Fleet Command, and this is Talking Trek Live. We are Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast, and we're here to talk to you about stuff and things tonight. Thank you, Mr. Java. Thanks for the follow. Tonight, we're going to talk about Galaxy Invasion. Matters, we are going to expand upon our conversation last show, which was, what is today, Thursday? Not Tuesday, because I was in the Hopsiddle. So Sunday, this past Sunday, we kind of broke down the highs and lows, the pros and cons of what had actually happened this month. And you might recall, I accurately predicted, Matters, that some people were going to be like, yo, DJs, you are a little too light. You were a little too light on that. Yo, Indominus, thanks for dropping 5 gifted. Appreciate that very much. Indominus dropping 5 gifted in the chat. Thank you. So you might have noticed that there were a lot of things for us to talk about this past weekend. For example, somebody said half the feature didn't work this month. I don't know if you could say half, but I mean, if you talk about the fact that they launched 2 features and one of them didn't work at all, then sure. But there were also events. There was some creative stuff going on over in Live Ops, which I really did like. There was some good design to some good events. This month, there was some creativity with the inside-out tribbles, which was a lot of fun. Iron Chef, thank you for the 100 kitty bitties. Appreciate that. Candy White with the 200 kitty bitties. Mr. Java, thank you for your Amazon Prime sub. I appreciate that. That's very kind. You could have spent that sub anywhere. You spent it here. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Samo, I figured you would be here tonight. Samo, are you excited? This is it. Coming up here in about an hour or two, we're going to literally change somebody's vacation schedule for February. Okay. Samo says, I am so stressed So stressed. And Vanadia says, you know what, DJ? I'll give him a little bit of credit. Good design this month. However, abysmal implementation. You can't give them too much credit for an idea that they cannot put into practice. And I think that that is a very fair point. We're going to talk about that tonight because that is a good point. When you look at Alliance tournaments, for example, sure, and Vanadia, great design, terrible implementation. Absolutely horrible. I do think that you give a few points for design, all right? But it did fail miserably. If I was rating it, it would be a 1 or a 2. It would have to be. We were extremely dissatisfied. I mean, that's what when we talk about these ratings matters, and good evening, by the way, to our panel. Steven Zarin is here. Everywhere It Matters is here. Thank you guys for being here. What's up? What, pal?
Always happy to be here, DJ.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's your Tarpy says, let's get our rating scale synced up. I think so. This is why we switched to the numerical scale matters, because grades were too ambiguous. So here you go. 1, you're rating the arc on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is extremely dissatisfied, 5 is neutral, and 10 is extremely satisfied. Well, I got to be honest with you. When I'm talking about Alliance tournaments, and Vanadia is right. Extremely great design, but is there any piece of this that I actually could say that I was satisfied with, Matters? I can't. All right? I was extremely dissatisfied with Alliance tournaments in the way that they presented. Do I think that they could salvage it? Sure. They can. All right? Whether they are going to, whether they want to, I have no idea. All right? I mean, I think by Hammy's announcement, Matters, they probably do want to. They probably didn't get nearly the engagement or the spend out of it that they were maybe hoping for. So I do think that they probably will make some adjustments, but are they the adjustments that the community is going to be looking for? I don't know. All right? I actually don't know the answer to that question. What I do know is that right now, I'm very dissatisfied with it. Matters, we talked a lot about this past weekend. This past Sunday, we talked about it. Give me a little bit of your insight. When we're looking at this particular feature, Alliance tournaments, obviously it can't be rated well. But on top of that, how much impact did this have on the arc? Yo, what's up, Otter? Thank you for your 19-month resub. Appreciate that. Kill First, Adam Rambles, thank you. Q-Pins, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Matters, welcome to the stage. How much impact does Alliance tournaments have on Galaxy Invasion?
Almost none.
None?
Like it was what? It was 3 days. 3 days out of the month. It was huge. There was a lot of hype about it. It was like all about tournaments for those 3 days. But it was 3 days out of the entire arc.
Devon agrees with you. Very little. Dragon Keeper says nothing really to do with the arc. Ziggy agreeing. 30% maybe. I wonder if players are going to agree with that when they're looking at the entire arc. When they're rating the entire arc, is this really that non-influential that the arc, which was overall decently well-designed and pretty daggone rewarding, do we give enough grace to Alliance tournaments to say, oh, well, it was very little to do with the arc, so I'm still going to rate the arc better, poorly, great, not great? I mean, do you think players should dismiss Alliance tournaments when it comes to their ratings?
I don't think they should dismiss it, but I think they need to check their feelings and rage that happened because of Alliance tournaments and really come to terms with whether or not that's like whether or not it means as much as people feel it does.
Sorry, Aaron's trying to sell tires. Y'all give him some slack right now. It'll be $578, and you're gonna pay it, and you're gonna like it. That's how I talk to my customers, anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I hear what you're saying. Raj agreeing with you, Matters. Arc was pretty decent. Matt Hatter saying, I like the mechanic. Implementation was like the ask the hottest person to the prom. She says yes, and then goes home with someone else. Destro says totally separate arcs, to be honest with you. Timothy says, to me, this was a wrap-up on Mirror Universe, basically Mirror Universe Arc 3. So it is actually very interesting that you guys are presenting with that particular opinion. I came in tonight expecting to have to defend myself a little bit because I do think that there was a lot of good with the arc. I think that this feature failed so spectacularly that it was going to be really difficult for players to separate them in their minds. And Caledon, though, agrees. The rage about tournaments is a very separate issue. If they fix it, it's great. If not, it's a bigger problem with management, but still doesn't impact the Mirror Universe. And I'm actually kind of pleased to hear you guys say that because they were two very different features, worked on by very different teams. Now, Scopely has got to learn how to launch a whole product. Okay, I mean, really, truthfully, I feel like that has been a problem for 5 years. And I really do, if I'm just offering a small piece of editorial, it's disappointing that when you had the stars line up like you did this month, Matters, why couldn't you have knocked it out of the park? I mean, literally, you had great content for the Mirror Universe. You had a crossover that some people were not going to like narratively, and other people were, but utility-wise, it brought a great deal of positivity to the game. It brought efficiencies, and it brought improvements to the Mirror Universe. Look at free-to-play. I point this out. We talked about this past Sunday, Matters, with the free-to-play getting an extra run of Galaxy Invasion right now.
Yeah.
You realize that free-to-play are going to walk with north of 140 shards towards their protector. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be one of the fastest free-to-play unlock ships since they put them in a battle pass. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, Meridian or something.
Bosman says some will, not a ton. Here's the thing. It depends on your engagement. But you know what? I had a lot of people tell me that they still finished the month with like 80 to 85, right? So let's assume that you got 40 per run, which, by the way, 60 per run now is perfect, okay? I can understand people not getting 60 on the very first one because of the cooldown, right? But that second run and even now the third run, you should have some loot banked up, right? I don't know if I should say should, but you could, right? Like, every single run that this continues, there is more and more likelihood that you're going to get more loot out of the store because you should have some leftover loot. All right, I'm being told that Dragon Keeper actually posted something positive. Hang on a second. He says, it's hard for me to really grade it only for one run, but the first run was so bad, referring to Alliance tournaments, that I don't know if there's hope, but I hope there is. It has potential. Yeah, I mean, that does not sound like it's trash to me. All right, that doesn't sound like he's saying it's trash. So here's the thing. Striker is a perfect example. Thank you, Striker, for your comment. He says, I have enough eye patches to pay for a full ship unlock. And that's kind of what I'm driving to, right? The very first one, probably not. Second one, we're still getting our feet under us. But by now, there should be an opportunity for you guys to start this event with a little bit of loot, knowing now how it's going to run, right? And knowing that you need to work your cooldowns, okay? So that being said, let's assume for a moment that you are only going to get 40 per event. Well, I mean, that still puts you at 120. And if they do run it every 2 weeks, you're still looking at a free ship by the end of September. And some of the most engaged players, the ones who really hammered that cooldown, they could have it as early as the next run, which should be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's pretty good. All right, that's pretty interesting. So Divine says it depends if we're going to get any compensation eye patches, but it looks like this run launched okay. I mean, that could be, but again, regardless, it is still a very, very quick sourcing on that ship. And for that, I think that it's appropriate to talk about, like what we have been over the last couple of weeks, is what it is doing for the mirror universe. It's changing the mirror universe for G4. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? So there is some very, very interesting things to discuss with that. And I think that deserves a lot of positivity. Then you know, it's like you've got a wonderful set of ingredients for a milkshake, right? You got your ice cream scoops, and you got your strawberries, and you got your frozen bananas, and you put a little bit of splash of milk in there. It's great, right? And then all of a sudden you drop in a green onion. Right? Who wants green onion in their strawberry banana smoothie? That's kind of how I look at Alliance tournaments. Okay, to be perfectly honest with you, that's how I look at it. I know, it sounds terrible, Candy. All right, Andy says Scopely loves green onions. Well, they do seem to drop one or two every single month. All right, they really, really do. But it's hard for me. It's hard for me, and that's why I was kind of surprised about you guys saying this. It's hard for me to separate it from the Ark, and I can absolutely mathematically acknowledge all the good that came from Galaxy Invasion. I can acknowledge the good for the Mirror Universe. I can acknowledge how amazing the NSEA is. Not only for Mirror Universe, but for legacy loops. Like, there's some cool stuff in there for NX-01, Voyager, Mantis, if you're still working on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is some great stuff the Galaxy Invasion brought to this arc. And that's why I say it's disappointing matters to see Scopely tee themselves up for what could have been the best arc of the year, and to just poop the bed like they did with Alliance tournaments is really, really disappointing to me. I would love to hear from some of you guys in the chat. Clifford says, have they said that they will run Chimera Invasion more than once a month? 3-day event seems very typical between the arcs. So, you know, they had shared that with me early on, that their planned cadence, was every 2 weeks. However, this was actually nice because I'm pretty sure Hammy actually, maybe intentionally or unintentionally, dropped a hint about the cadence in an announcement. Let me see if I can find this real quick, Matters, because he did say when he announced that there was going to be an extra run, all right, he announced what the expected cadence was going to be. Did anybody happen to notice that? I'm trying to find the announcement right now. There's Alliance tournaments. I'm going back and trying to find it. Am I leaking information that shouldn't be leaked now? Oopsies. I could have swore I read it in official announcements. When did he announce that there was going to be another run?
Like yesterday or something.
DJ, I just copied and pasted that announcement in the chat room.
Okay.
It says twice a month.
I knew I wasn't crazy. Here it is. While the plan is usually to run it twice a month, they're running an extra invasion that will be starting tomorrow. He wrote today. So, or he wrote it yesterday, meaning today. Anyway, right there, they basically came out and said that, I know I'm crazy, just not about that. I knew that I had read that somewhere. That's right, Dragon Keeper. He basically came out, and kudos to him, whether he meant to or not. I think he probably did. He's very careful with the choice of his words. He actually did come out and say, hey, unlike War Room, guys, or unlike Incursions, here's our expected cadence. Okay? While the plan is usually, in fairness, to run this twice a month, which is also what they shared with me, all right, they ran an extra run. Now, the fact that this event is actually running well, Jonathan Ingram, I think kind of bodes well for its regularity. Okay? He says twice a month like War Room. Sure, but this event has not experienced any kind of major technical malfunction. There's no reason not to run it. As a matter of fact, if I'm guessing, they ran this extra run for a little bit of goodwill, probably. At least that would be my guess. I didn't speak to them about this particular run, why they added it, but I'm not going to complain. Why would I speak to them about it? Good job. Kudos. We like this event. It's a rewarding event. Even if you already have the ship, it's pretty daggone good. Directive sourcing is another thing when you talk about the chimeras, but hey, it's an extra opportunity at beryllium spheres. It's an extra opportunity at Gwen DeMarco shards. And Mimi points out that they've actually fine-tuned and made some improvements for both of these runs, so they're paying attention to it. I like that. Jonathan Ingram says there were no tech issues with War Room. Yeah, but if you remember, they valued that currency way higher than what it appears they're valuing this one. You know what I'm saying? Minnie Shamu says it definitely feels like a goodwill gesture. Props to them for doing it. Raj says, I agree. The upcoming free gifts also seemed a part of that. They are maybe, I hate to say this, knock on wood, it seems like they are reading the room, which we've asked for. All right. It's been a challenging couple of weeks. Shadow Phaser says, you mean some people are sitting on tens of millions of Fatu Cray scraps without being able to refine extra? Sure. How great is it that you get to redeem extra stuff without even having to do anything? So I think that is a good thing. And I know I'm not trying to sit here and be all, rosy-eyed here. They made some mistakes this month, but it was Matters. I kind of just come back and summarize. It could have been the best arc of the year, and I think that is probably the most disappointing thing to me. You know what I'm saying? And I would have to think that it's disappointing to them. They had the makings of the best arc of the year,
but it could have been the best arc ever. I don't know. I'm trying to think of another arc this year that was better. If tournaments went off without a hitch, I would say it's up there.
It would have been.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to go over everything, but
Trash Keeper points out, he was like, does anybody else feel the irony that a non-Star Trek arc could have been the best arc ever in Star Trek Fleet Command? Right. You know what? That is embarrassing. That's terrible, Dragon Keeper, but you're so right. And that's very, very Scopely for you. Candy White writes. That's very, very Scopely. I get it. Wait, turn on the mice? What's wrong with the mice? No, we're in a podcast. Mice are fine. So I get it. I totally understand. And Divine says, we say that month after month, but implementation continues to give them grief. I don't disagree, but even the design this month, even the game design this month was pretty spot on. It was not bad. All right, Matters, I want to come to you. Aaron, Putz as well. You guys are on the stage tonight. Griffin is still working. So thank you, Lieutenant Fire says hydrate. Okay, I'll do that. While we are working around the panel, and I am going to invite you guys to the stage tonight as well. If you guys have anything that was a real high or a real low for you this month, I would like to invite the community to feedback on this a little bit. Matters, you and I talked just a little bit. You were not nearly as critical of Alliance tournaments, even when they were going on. Tell me a little bit about one high, one low for you. And yes, I'm putting you on the spot. Aaron, we'll come to you. Putz, I'm going to circle around to you as well. One high, one low. And then I'm going to ask you guys in the chat. Real simple, okay? I don't want a big write-up, but one high, one low of the month as we are all convincing each other of what our ratings should be this month. Count DeVille says, bold of you to assume that there was a high. That's what we just spent the last 20 minutes on. There were some. Okay? They might have been drowned out by things, but there were some. How about this? How about the NSEA Protector revamp? That was huge. Mining speed, warp range. Big time change that didn't take months to get implemented. All right? That was a player called for change that made it quickly, and it made the utility of that ship even better. So, I don't think it's so bold to assume, Count DeVille, that there was not a high point this month. All right? I think that there was some good stuff. Matters, let's come to you. You get the first go. What was your big high and then your most disappointing low?
Biggest high was easily the Protector. Hands down. I mean, I gave it a 10 out of 10 in my ratings. It's an amazing ship. It really helps reduce the grind in Mirror Universe. like you said, it's a game changer for G4, but I mean, it's great all the way up. I mean, maybe not if you're up 70, but eventually it will be. And also the fact that it also is very helpful in the mirror universe waves. It's gonna be something that allows those lower end of the bucket players to contribute more in the mirror universe waves, and allow alliances that couldn't take the stronger waves to actually press into them once everyone starts getting the ship and tearing it up.
Yeah. I'm curious, how many of you guys flew the Protector into mirror waves? That, I think, is slightly... There's different phases for everybody, right? Jonathan Ingram has talked about this. I found that my ships were still vastly superior to the Protector when it came to mirror waves. I can survive.
Oh, yeah, mine are too.
I can survive all the way to the end. And the smaller mirror wave. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. My team doesn't run the bigger mirror waves just because they haven't, again, really nailed that payout. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if the larger mirror waves paid out something like 2.5 or 3x, we'd probably try that. But, I mean, again, it's just like the original wave. Jules pointed this out. When you got to make it to wave, what is it, 6 or 7 before it surpasses. 9. Wait, is it 9? Oh, God, that's even worse.
9.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just there's no reason to go to the big one. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Protector might end up doing really, really good in waves. For me,
not yet.
It is, it's not there yet. It's not there yet.
Yeah.
Coming into the
mine's
chat.
Not either, but it will be.
Sure. Coming into the chat, Matters, I'm going to give the people a chance to sound off on some of their highs and their lows, and then we'll come to you for yours, see if anybody agrees with you here. Polar says the ship was great, made Mirror Universe easy. For Polar, the low this month were events felt disconnected and rewards were average at best. That is actually something very interesting, Polar, that I want to talk with Matters about, because he's done some analytics on this. I know how it looks, and we talked about this. Trek Diva pointed this out on the last show. Perception is reality for a lot of us. The math indicated something a little bit different, but it was a different structure. I did actually have a chance to talk to Hammy a little bit about that. I don't know that this model is going to go away. We'll talk a little bit more about that, Matters, coming up here in just a little bit, because they were very interested in looking at some of the data. So we'll check that out. Omicron says, I still haven't finished with the first waves. You mean, listen, I don't do the original ones anymore. Are you referring to, because you can do the mirror ones down and then trade down. Yeah, I don't do the original ones anymore. Dragon Keeper says I still do. Really? Okay. Yeah, I just do the new ones because they pay out more credits, and then I'll trade down if there's something I need. Dragon Keeper says the trade down is bad. I mean, yeah, there's a tax on it, but I mean, I don't need anything out of that store. Me, myself, and I. The favors were kind of garbo, so I just stopped on that, and whatever. That. Okay, let's continue on. Strider says he likes it for mirror waves. So there you go. I would imagine G4s, maybe some early G5 are finding some utility there. Jonathan Ingram says, hi, Protector after the changes, and Alexander Dane. Yeah, great officer.
Yeah.
Great officer. Low, using the what officer? Oh, using Nesmith for the officer auction instead of Gwen. I basically just stalled progress for the month. I heard a lot about that. People were not in love with Jason Nesmith. Gwen DeMarco is the exciting one. Whales are probably not going to like me saying this. I told Scopely at the beginning of the month, if you want to preserve the value of the Protector for G6 players, you cannot sell Gwen DeMarco. Gwen DeMarco is the only reason that anybody has to tier up the Protector.
Are you like?
I'm making that mistake again, aren't I?
Yeah.
So the Protector.
She's in the Invasion store. Not in the Protector.
Yeah, sorry, Dragon Keeper. I got that mixed up in my head. In the Invasion store. But here's the thing. If you're going to make an officer grindable through engagement, don't sell it. I know whales everywhere are going to be like, no, I want to buy it. And they probably did. If I'm just asking, How many of you guys
Well-
bought packs for Gwen DeMarco? I'm going to imagine that every G6 and every high PvP player out there probably did. All right.
We do say we want a grinder's path. So, hey, at least they gave us a grinder's path on day one. Yeah, people could start to accumulate Gwen DeMarco shards. Yes, it's slow, but it's still,
well, you're right.
People can buy it if they want, but we do want a faster way
Well,
to
you're
buy
right.
it. They can buy it, but yeah.
If they weren't
guess,
in auctions, how many like Mirror Picard shards would free to play have right now?
That's fair. Listen, we're going to talk about the Grabthar's Hammer Pack here coming up in a little bit because I am morally and ethically torn on that. I mean, listen, I praised that pack last time it was out, and honestly, Mirror Picard only sweetens the deal for me today. If I finish that SMS, which, by the way, is 75 million points. Blech. 75 million points for me. If I finish that event, though, I'll have Mirror Picard at tier 3. And I'm kind of... Jonathan Ingram says only 75 million. Shut up. You're an op 70. Okay? I'm just a lowly 61. But I am not fighting I am not doing a good enough job at resisting the temptation to do 75 million points, man. 75 million points is so much, though. I don't even think I could do it. I don't even think I could do it. 75 million points. Oh, God. Has anybody actually measured this out? Like, I probably need to use Spock's Club or something. I mean, we're probably talking 2 ops levels for me to do this. And but tier 3 Picard. Tier 3. I mean, whoo.
DJ, my highs and lows are a little bit different on how I'm looking about it. My high is actually the Alliance tournament.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What? No!
Glad to hear it.
No! What?
You're an ally, Putz.
Yeah, and here's why. As a free-to-play player, I can see a path to a boatload of stuff that I had not had in the past, even though it may be broken, even though it may not be fully functional. I look at it and say, they put a boatload of time in it. They are going to fix it. We will have it corrected at some point, and I will have access to pay-only sourcing as a free-to-play. I already unlocked the Syndicate one. I'm 3/4 of the way to the other one, and I unlocked a Forbidden Tech that was pay-only. So I'm looking forward to it. My low is the basically their failed promises. They promised that Galaxy Quest was going to be a 1 month, standalone type of thing, and it's going to persist. They have not said anything about being able to get skins to cover it up or anything for any of those who don't like the look. I was looking forward to how they were going to engineer a one and done thing. I was looking forward to it, and they copped out and just said, "Man, we'll just make some more stuff that's just generic to the game."
For the sake of argument, they never said it was coming out of the game. Like, never once.
No, they never said that. But in all of their advertisements, they said it was a 1 month standalone arc, right? And they insinuated that it was just going to be there for 1 month. Right. And nothing would, yes, officers maybe, but now we have this invasions that's going to happen where we have Fatu Cray coming and we got to kill him 2 times a month. We're going to have Galaxy Quest content 2 times a month. Okay. I don't necessarily like that. Okay. My other failed promise that they had was I'm going to go back and I'm going to downgrade the last 2 months, the Mirror Universe months, because we were promised a source to premium dust. That Tiger came on your show and he said, yes, after the arc, I would expect a free to play to be able to unlock 1 or 2 of those a month with full engagement. Where is it? Failed promise. Those are my lows.
Okay. That's actually fair. I'm trying to remember Tiger's comment. I thought he was talking about premium Rift keys. Did he talk about the premium dust?
It was the premium dust. You asked him about the research. How many do you think that should be able to be unlocked free to play per month?
Okay. I don't remember that specifically, but obviously it's on tape. We could go back, and I thought it was the premium keys, but we could go back and find out about that. Because I think they pretty much kind of always intended for that premium store to be pretty premium. That being said, there weren't as many, but I did earn a few this month. Did anybody? I mean, there was a couple of places to earn premium dust this month. It was very, very few and far between.
I do believe there was two solo leaderboards, and I think I got enough. I think I placed in the top 25 both times. I got enough for like maybe a third or a half.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and listen to that, Putz. I'm afraid that we might have misunderstood or misinterpreted. But I do want to go back and listen because I know for a fact he talked about that with the premium Rift keys. But I don't remember about the premium dust. But I definitely want to go back and check. And I wouldn't disagree anyway. I would love for there to be more, right? I would love for there to be more access to that. Divine says, isn't there premium dust available in the Omega refinery? I don't think that's premium. There's Omega, and then there's regular dust, but I don't believe that there's premium. Let's take, wrong button. Let's take a quick peek here very quickly. Look, see, I completely forgot about this doing my dailies earlier. So no, you've got Rift keys. You got the premium keys, and this is Omega dust. And then you have regular dust. There's no premium dust in here. Yeah. So Putz is right. We do not have any additional sourcing on the actual premium dust for those extra special researches. I would agree with that. All right. I think it would be a real hard stretch for me to claim that they promised a one and done arc. I mean, I talked to Hammy at the very beginning, day one, and asked him if there was going to be a skin, and he said no. I mean, we
did hypothesize what would happen if they did it that way, but we never said or talked about it being an actual thing that was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that they did. I'm gonna though give it some credence. Those are definite pain points. I mean, I think that's fair. They're pain points, Putz. They don't feel as good. I am surprised we're spending time on this. I need to come back that the high point was Alliance tournaments. This is what you guys want to argue about in chat? This right here, when he said Alliance tournaments was the high for him? Now, he brings up a really good point. Okay. He brings up a good point. Hold on. Tycon says, I never heard them promise a 1 month crossover of content. Just a 1 month arc. DJ, you brought up the one and gone idea, not just, yeah, I know, because that's what I wanted. You're right, Tycon. I did bring that up because that's what I wanted. I am not unlike Putz. I do not want this in my game forever. All right? However, I did say, with all of you as my witness, I said that I would narratively give it a pass if it provided me utility in my game. Well, it did.
You did. And it did.
And I may change my mind next month when I get the ship and I actually can enjoy some of the Galaxy Quest content because I have nothing of it. Didn't they in a 1 month arc, They didn't give a single content of the 1 month arc out for free. Not a rare officer, not the ship, not even the ability to do one single research. Shame on you.
Yeah, okay. That's actual. That's accurate. It's accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, if it was going to be a special crossover event, again, they did a lot of things good this month, but I don't disagree. What would have been the harm in giving everybody Alexander Dane? Or Laliari, do the Harry Kim, Tom Paris thing, or the Harry Kim Neelix thing, whatever it was. Give players a choice. One. I don't necessarily disagree with that, Putz. In a special event, crossover month, they probably could have done one of the rares. Don't disagree there. That would have been nice. All right, because Dane is a great officer. Let me ask you guys out there, for those of you like Putz who feel like maybe they didn't get anything out of this arc this month, would Dane have changed your outlook on the arc? Retrieving says we were promised a rare free-to-play. No, you weren't. Because I specifically...
No, we were definitely not promised anything free to play, but don't miscue my words. I didn't say I didn't get anything from this arc. I said I didn't get anything Galaxy Quest related from the Galaxy Quest arc. I got several things. I got at least 2 paid only things unlocked.
Right. Which you're crediting to Alliance tournaments. And you know what? That is a fair point. I want to dive into this a little bit because there might be 2 segments of the community here. Okay? I know for myself, at least for the purposes of the qualifier tournament, there was nothing in there. There was nothing in there for G6 players, which is me, and I know that's not nearly everybody. Okay, I'm not. Putz, for example, is bringing up a very good point. Free primes. Okay, I think there might be a second piece of this conversation, Putz, which I applaud you for bringing up. There's a lot of potential with those rewards. The primes, and then the fact that listen, a lot of you guys got primes that you weren't supposed to get this month, right? You weren't supposed to work those cooldowns on those primes. It was supposed to require a second run, let's be honest, okay? Their foobarring of the timing and the compensations and the gift chests and all that stuff allowed you guys to actually finish that prime this month, which wasn't intended. That being said, even if it was half a prime, that is very, very good for people who are trying to grind out primes. Rotifer says those free primes are actually pretty daggone nice for me. Duranagon says, I've already scored the Syndicate Prime from that Alliance tournament. Dragon Keeper says the same thing. I'm going for the primes. I think that it is worth mentioning, Putz, that you're absolutely right. I think this goes back to the design piece of it, though. All right? It goes back to the design piece. Because, again, design very well. The rewards, worthwhile. The Alliance tournament as a store offers a tremendous amount of options that will be great when we can start playing. I'm going to pull this up on the screen, and I'm going to link it in the graphics room that Steven Zarin posted here, I guess, a week or 2 ago. Thank you. I just posted it back at the bottom of the graphics room. When you look at the rewards that will eventually be available to you guys, these are color-coded. So the very top row is the new Novice League. All right, these are highlighted in blue. And there are prime particles there, Zindi directives, Tom Paris shards, okay, even some forbidden technology, okay? Then and artifacts. There's Mud's helmet, which, by the way, is a good one, okay? So then coming down, Apprentice, the next level. Purple, you start getting some decent officer shards. And by the way, right there, Apprentice and higher, which, by the way, is, what did we say, 65% of the game population? If I'm not mistaken, and it's 65% matters are in that next league?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 65% of the player base is in Apprentice League or better.
Actually, DJ, it's probably more like 80 to 90% of the player base because it's 65% of the alliance.
Alliances. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So like if you're in the bottom 35% of alliances, you're probably an alliance of 1 to 5 people.
That's fair. That's fair. So let's say 80 to 90% of players are going to be an apprentice league or better. All right. The 3 forbidden technologies that change the forbidden technology loop are in there. Dual photon warheads, control seeker probes, and the Section 31 torpedo pods. Very, very, very important forbidden technologies. Extremely important. And then, of course, another prime. You also have a couple of artifacts in there. Ganon's Megas weapon and Kirk's phaser rifle. Then you move up to Adept, all right? 40% of alliances. You add a couple of more officers in there, some more forbidden technologies, rare Xindi directives, which will probably be eventually nice, and the Syndicate Prime particle. Very important. That's a great prime. And Delisha says, so if you're in Master League, you have access to the rest of the levels? That's right. You have access to your level and everything down. You got access to your level plus everything below it. All right. Count DeVille says, doesn't that prime only give an extra 500 a day? It depends. It will give a doubling of whatever your syndicate chest is. Now, crazy enough, my syndicate chest is high. I'm syndicate level 40. So what is mine now? 3,500 or something like that? So I'm pretty sure it's going to give more. I mean, I might be reading that wrong, Count DeVille. I could be reading that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the higher level you up, the more that it's going to be. Mohawk says, so once this is figured out in implementation, it's a fantastic mechanic. Of course it is. Yeah. Which is what we said. Which is what we said everything. Shinjo points out, DJs, be careful. This thing will be great in 6 months. When you can actually do the thing is, in fact, a failed design concept, DJ. It's the same terrible logic as to why we have unending loops that can't be finished, et cetera, et cetera. I agree with you to a certain extent, Shinjo. All right? This is not a loop that has an end, though. You get your rewards every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can run this, you'll place in your league, and you'll get your rewards every single time. So I'm not fussy about it from that particular perspective.
And in 6 months, they could add, take away, alter the rewards.
They could. That's right. It's a sourcing option, not a loop, says Smoke Mohawk, and that's fair. All right. But I also do want to point out, and thank you, Andalisha, for pointing this out, what you see now in the qualifier store, Tarpy puts this in there. What you see now in your qualifier store is not what you're going to see once the tournaments begin. Okay? What you see on your screen right now is likely to be what the next store looks like. Okay? With its groupings. But they could change it by then. I don't expect them to. This store hasn't even run yet. All right? But I do expect them to do that soon. How do you level up your rank for the bigger store? Well, Killer, that's the big problem. All right? We have to play in tournaments, which means they have to be fixed so that they can be playable. You see, we can't level up to get these store rewards until they run it again. All right? Now, the good news, Shinjo says in 6 months they won't change this. They'll be on to the next new thing, and tournaments will stagnate and fall behind. Maybe, probably even likely, Shinjo. But there's a lot of items in here that are pretty valuable to a lot of people. So I'm not going to say that this is going to lose its shine in 6 months. Will they touch it in 6 months? Probably not. Okay? Probably not. But I do not expect players to breeze through this and not need anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a 3-day event. It's a lot of work and a lot of rewards here for a 3-day event. Okay, so that's not bad. I do see this. Duranagon says Master League has only the 18 items from its own level, nothing lower. You are not seeing a Master League store right now. Everybody in the game is seeing a qualifier store. It is different. This is It's a little bit challenging to confuse. Yes, it shows you at the top of your screen that you're in a Master League, but this store is not the Master League store. This is the qualifier store. And the only reason you see it right now is because the event got so daggone foobarred. You shouldn't be seeing this, but this is what they turned on. This is what they're doing to try to get everybody the rewards from the failed run. Tarpy says, see, everyone's confused. Fair enough. Duranagon, this is what you have this time because it was the first ever run. But they have shown us what the store will look like in the future. Okay? Bugly, we love to hate you. I know it is a little bit confusing, but this is what I'm talking about. This is the failure of what otherwise could have been a really, really cool feature. All right, Grungandola made this graphic. Thank you, Grungandola. Appreciate you. This is beautiful. Housekeeping says, could you suggest putting the Ferengi whip in the store? I can. I wouldn't be the first. The entire mod panel and all the other content creators have asked for that as well. It should. But I'll tell you this. I have reconsidered my position on the whip. I no longer find it to be the most valuable forbidden technology. I no longer find it to be the forbidden technology that feeds the entire forbidden technology feature.
Good.
I've come around on it, okay? It's still very important. Don't get me wrong. But you know what it is? It's a lottery chance. Omicron says because you have everything. I'm going to disagree with you for two reasons. One, Omicron, the forbidden technologies that are most important for you to have are not in that refinery, okay? So, for example, if you come down to the Forbidden Tech refinery, what you have in here are the mining ones, right? I believe. You also have the time crystal, Theleron radiation. You've got some of those, okay? Is the torture chamber in here? The what is it called? No, I didn't think the agony booth was in here. Agony booth's not in here.
No,
yeah, the red matter.
That's in the Mirror Universe store.
So when you look at Forbidden Technology Refinery, they don't have any of the most valuable ones in here, okay? So I kind of agree with Otter. The whip is an opportunity at a jackpot. But you could talk to people, for example, like myself, who have only hit that jackpot maybe 3 times since I've owned it. You know where I get far more value? Is out of the Section 31 torpedoes, the dual photon warheads, and the control seeker probes. Those provide far more and even, steady, and reliable growth. Tibbs, what up? Bam! Thank you, Tiberius, for the big old stinky raid. Appreciate you being here. That's right, Count DeVille says daily tier-ups are much better. The whip, Dragon Keeper says the whip allows you to get the other rares for free. No. Not the ones that count. It does allow you to get other rares and other epics for free. Yes, but not the ones that count. Okay? The ones that count are actually in the Alliance Tournament store. Those are the ones that count. Wolf, thanks for the biddies. We're talking dual photon warheads, control seeker probes, and Section 31 torpedo pods. I am officially now going to rate those higher than the whip. I know. I'm changing. I'm waffling on you. Flip-flopping. I'm flip-flopping. All right. But those are better than the whip. Now, in one of my proudest moments as one of your content creators, and Venadio wants to remind the entire community that, DJs, we would have had a chance at one of those, but instead we got Neelix shards. Thank you. For those of you who don't know that story, we can just pass on that. And for those of you who do know that story, I again apologize. All right. Oh, boy. Tarpy says, relax. Neelix has been pretty clutch, too. Yeah, but he's got other sourcing. This is the first sourcing on these. This is the first sourcing on these. All right, so, yeah, I don't know. Retrieving says, I think I foobarred this. Yeah, listen, I clearly don't make mistakes. All right, you should put me on a pedestal as someone who never makes mistakes. I got that one wrong. All right, I'm sorry. I got that one wrong. In hindsight's always 20/20, guys. All right, I thought I was doing the right thing. I'm sorry. I'm never going to live that down. I'm the reason nobody has dual photon torpedoes.
Let's not forget that everybody else thought you were doing the right thing too. Only maybe 3 people said that maybe was a mistake at the time.
Come on, housekeeping. He says, just remember, don't ever believe someone who paid $1,000 for a Mayflower. Come on, man. Jeez. All right. That's true. That's true. Jonathan Ingham reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, that's a little bit. Guys, don't forget, they only worked in Q's trial at the beginning. Okay? Yeah, listen, they only worked against Q's trial hostiles in the very beginning. They were not all hostiles, if you guys recall. Thank you for refreshing my memory, Jonathan Ingram. That forbidden technology sucked at launch.
No, it didn't, because he still got the refinery. Just nobody knew that because nobody got them. Not many.
Tarpy says, am I trying to unscoop the hole I just dug? Well, yeah, obviously. Clearly. Adam Ramble says, I have no regrets. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Spock says, at the time, it was the right thing to do. I don't know. People want to kill me for it now. Sith Lord says, there is a refinery. Yes. Yes, and that's why it's valuable. That refinery, when you open up 1, 2, or 3 of those things, all right, those 3 open up this extra bundle in your Forbidden Tech refinery that gives daily tier-up catalysts. So, Lieutenant Bennett says, if anybody finds great value in them, then you can at least go buy all 3 of them for $100 now. That is true and correct. What he's referring to, is it still, here it is, right here. The Rare Forbidden Technology Special, which is currently available in your pay store for the ripe old price of $99.99, will guarantee you 5 Forbidden Technology unlocks, which is a spectacular deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spectacular deal, but listen, if you don't have any of the 3, then it's pretty good. All right, it's pretty good. All right, this pack is 100% solid if you don't have those. I've got 2 out of the 3, so I'm kind of, well, I've got 3 out of the 5. So I don't know.
It's just those 3 that matter. The other ones don't.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Control seeker probes, photon warheads, and the Section 31 torpedo pods. Those are the 3 most valuable. Now, by the way, just as a public service announcement, I don't think they've fixed this yet. There is a bug with this pack. If you buy these and you get these 3 unlocked, your refinery won't unlock until you get to Tier 2. There is a little bit of a bug going on in there. All right, so if you, excuse me, Tarpy says, if you're early in the Mantis loop, the Breen one is useful, and I don't disagree with that. Just pointing out, if you're looking to go into the refinery and start farming tier-up catalyst, you've got to get it to Tier 2 before it unlocks the refinery for some reason. I don't expect that to persist, by the way. I've reported that. I know that they have acknowledged it, but I don't expect that to be a persistent thing, but just reporting now, if you happen to get that pack and your refinery doesn't unlock, they know, they're aware. It'll pop at Tier 2 if you want. But I'm sure that they'll go in and fix it. Okay? Okay. Tarpy says that's over a month old by now. No, this pack just came out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they sold them before, and the same bug was happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not new with this pack.
Well, now, I don't remember that when I bought mine.
Not when they first launched. When they first launched, they were okay.
Huh.
They sold them again more recently, and that's when the bug reared its ugly head.
Oh, well, now you don't even have to buy them. Just get them from the Alliance Tournament store now. All right, that's where you want to go and get them. Thad, thanks for the 22 months resub. Appreciate that very much. So, in circling back to a very long, convoluted conversation, Putz, I'm going to give you some credit. You are right about what they are providing. And I think that the players that it's going to benefit the most, obviously, are the free-to-play. The free-to-play, active, grindy, daily, fully engaged people who have worked their way into very large, active alliances. They're the biggest winners. They are the biggest winners. If you find yourself in an alliance that can place in the top 10% in the galaxy, get to Master League and earn 10,000 credits every single time this thing runs, you've got a boatload of rewards at your fingertips. The only problem is that they're time-gated, essentially, for however long it's going to take them to rerun Alliance tournaments and or fix them first. So I'll give you some credit on that one, Putz. The store is valuable and very well thought out. I still come back, though, and say, hey, if it had worked, then we could feel fuzzy about it. I have a hard time saying that it's a high. On the other hand, you got a free Prime out of it this month.
Right. And the other thing is that the other thing I wanted to mention was that is my high. When my high is a really cool feature that is broken, that says something.
That's fair. Mohawk says not just a free Prime, but a great free Prime. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Tibb says, did they announce if you can only buy things within your tier, if you can buy stuff in the Alliance store from lower tiers? You will be able to buy from your lower tiers. It's just like a reputation kind of banding. Think about that, guys. It's a reputation-style banding. The bundles unlock with the rank. Okay, so if you're at the highest rank, you get the entire store. All right. The reason you're not seeing that right now is that it's the limited qualifier store. There's that you don't have the normal tournament store for right now. It's just the temporary qualifier store while they were trying to fix all the FUBAR. Okay. Lieutenant Fire says, didn't Hamster say the store would be reopened when it got fixed? And indeed they did. And indeed it is. The store is currently open as of right now. The qualifier store, that is. Okay. Remember, you did not play in Master League. You did not play in Expert or Apprentice or Novice. You played in the qualifier league. So we get the qualifier store. Okay? That's this run. Your next store is going to be the rewards at which you can earn for your league there. Okay? Lieutenant Fire says, are they going to run them soon? I mean, I don't have a time frame. I don't have a time frame. I obviously have asked. They know how I feel about it. They know the potential I think that it has, but I do not have a time frame. Okay. Wilson says, but I got Alliance credits burning a hole in my pocket. Hey, Tibbs, you want to give this answer? Why are there tournament credits in the second run of the Battle Pass? I will answer that for you directly from developer chat. Because, by the way, that was asked by all the players in there. I'm only... never mind. I'm not going to read this. There's so many people angry at me right now. Anyway, it was obviously intended that the second run of Alliance tournaments would be running by now. That didn't end up happening. Swagger says, will the credits in the next store be transferable to subsequent stores? No. Well, I don't believe so, Swagger. I don't believe so. The way that they led me to believe is that it would reset every single time. Right? They gave so many warnings and told people to go spend their currency. Right? I am now wondering if it was because they used qualifier credits instead of tournament credits. By the way, they haven't answered that question or confirmed it. I'm just kind of wondering if it's because this run was qualifier credits.
I
So,
thought they said very specifically that every run of the tournament will have
they did.
different currency, so you should spend it every time.
That's what they said. But when we were talking all about these currencies this time, about the fact that there was qualifier credits versus tournament credits, it just got my brain moving a little bit, and I wonder. Especially now that we've got tournament credits that can't be removed. I have actually already received confirmation that the tournament credits that are inside this Part 2 Battle Pass will indeed persist for the next run of Alliance tournaments. So that makes me wonder, if these can persist, then why wouldn't they always? Know what I'm saying? And if it was because it was qualifier credits, I'm wondering if that's why the messaging was so strong on that.
Could be.
I don't
thought
know.
they would specifically change the currencies to keep people from growing a bank in a lower tiered alliance and then hopping into a high tiered alliance and spending it all on something that you have to be in Master League.
Well,
to
that's
buy.
true. Certainly possible. All right. I don't have the answer, and I don't think any of us are going to have a solid answer until the next time they run. In which case, we'll
Second
ask.
time they run, probably.
Well, no, because I'm going to ask. And they've already confirmed that these tournament credits are not a lost currency. Like, if you get it in this battle pass, you will have them for the next run of tournaments. So, there's that. Okay. Tarpy says, don't forget, DJs, they do have purchase limits on the thing, so unless cooldowns can be worked in future runs, someone's not going to be able to buy a whole Forbidden Tech in one go, and I'm fine with that. That was always the plan. You weren't supposed to be able to buy a whole Prime either. But 2 tournaments giving an entire Prime, 2 tournaments giving an entire paid-only Forbidden Technology, cool. Let's not forget that, isn't Kirshara in here? Sure is. Guys, the Kirshara artifact will be in here at Master League. Now, let me ask you, how great would it be for everybody to be able to unlock the Kirshara artifact after only 2 tournament runs? It is not trash. And yes, it is still slightly broken, but it's still better than not having it at all. Otter says, I want it. Duranigan says, Kirshara is such a waste. I use it all the time, but it is broken. Kinda. Like 35%.
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect. That's right. It's not perfect. Would the rare Forbidden Tech be better? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Start there.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Start there. All right.
Anybody who doesn't have them should get those first.
The Forbidden Technology.
Without
Yeah, the
question.
rare ones. Yeah. Odysseus says, advertise broken stuff. Listen, I'm not advertising anything. I'm just saying it is still wildly useful to me, but it still doesn't work as advertised. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, it still sucks in wave defense, which is really where I would love to be able to use it. Right? But it's terrible in wave defense. It's awful. So, yeah, it's terrible there. Q says it's not a waste. You just need to know the pattern. And you're exactly right, Q. There is a pattern. And I'm able to use it. But everybody's trying to use that in wave defense, and it just doesn't work. All right. Stradalorian says it's better than not having it. I agree. All right. But, man, I wish it would get better. I wish it would fix. It would fix itself. But can't always get what we want, I guess. All I want is a game with no bugs. Oh.
You're asking a lot.
I know. It's hilarious. Rex Caliber says the best thing about that artifact is the off button. It's so terrible. Oh, Cruzita says, DJs, you're playing the wrong game. I know. Oh, Tarpy says, I think the Alliance tournaments was supposed to be a low engagement thing, and we blew it out of proportion for how crappy it worked. I don't think so. I mean, that's certainly possible, but no, I don't think so. I don't think it was ever meant to be low engagement. I think the tasks that were between 800 and 2,000 points indicated it wasn't supposed to be low engagement. You know what I'm saying? Fat Man says, DJ, wasn't Emerald Chain XP supposed to be part of Alliance tournaments? Yes, but not in Qualifier League. Yeah, not yet. Again, remember, they were scheduled to have already started the second run of Alliance tournaments. And that was where Emerald Chain XP was going to start. Remember, no Emerald Chain XP in the qualifier run, okay? But in the further runs, Novice League, Apprentice League, Adept League, Expert League, Master League. That is where your Emerald Chain XP is going to come, but not in the qualifier league. So, and that's where we are. All right. So, Rosalius, thank you for your 13-month resub. And Q, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Appreciate that very much. Worf, thank you for your kitty bitties. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yo, Factor, thank you for your 26-month resub. So, we've actually talked in great detail now about Alliance tournaments. We've talked about the NSEA Protector. And even though everything in this month kind of went remarkably well, except for Alliance tournaments, there are still a few people out there saying, listen, whether it worked or not, I got a free Prime. I'm not so fussy about it. Okay. I can see that point, right, Putz? I can see that point. But golly darn, wouldn't it be great if it was that rewarding and it worked and it was fun? You know? Like, that would be great. So, Matters, let me come back to you. We talked about it in the chat. Started this, and then Putz came in with his high and his low. We never got to your low. Matters, what was your low point of the month?
To be honest, if I had to pick one thing that was the biggest low and disappointing, it was Laliari.
Yeah, I can see that.
She's not, I mean, the Apex barrier and wave defense, I mean, yeah, if you got an extra slot, throw her in, it'll help a little. And for her underdeck and her bridge skill, I mean, so far, I haven't felt like I need to be able to activate the Omega thing faster, more often.
Mm-hmm.
So unless we see something coming in the future that makes that really important, I don't see a huge, massive benefit to her.
Okay. That probably depends on your server.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Because I have actually had a little bit of fun plundering the mirror universe. I have gotten so much fan mail this month because I have legit been killing everything I see in there. So if somebody had Omega 13 on, it'd probably help them out a little bit. In fairness, Matters, I have been running Omega 13 on my ships because I've been killing everybody. I'm very prepared and expecting somebody to come back and kill me. All right? So I've got Omega 13 running on mine. Okay.
Right, but would the cooldown reduction though be? Is that something that you would find extremely helpful? Helpful enough to take up a bridge slot?
Here's the problem with this. She decreases the cooldown of the Omega 13 ability.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken, and maybe I've done some research, or I don't know, maybe it's the tier of the ship, I don't know. Somebody point me in the right direction. But I'm pretty sure my Omega 13 already outlasts my cooldown.
Yeah, but if you die before the cooldown's up,
then I would want to pop it again.
You would be able to pop it again faster if if she was on the bridge.
Well, there you go. You just made your own point.
I'm not saying that it's utterly useless. I'm just saying I haven't really found a use for that, and I don't know if I ever would want to use up a bridge slot to have that ability to do. I think that situation is going to be very rare.
I would like to introduce you guys to my primary NSEA Protector mining crew. I'm gonna put this in the graphics room. The time is 9:26 p.m. Eastern time on the date 8/29. This is my primary NSEA Protector mining crew. It consists of Mirror Picard in the captain's chair with Mirror Data on the side and Phlox on the other side, followed under deck by 3 PvP officers. Does it still die to Jonathan Ingram's Pylum? Oh, you betcha. Okay, for sure. Absolutely, it's going to die to anything that Jonathan Ingram throws at it. But nobody is running this crew. Nobody is running this crew. So there are significantly higher protectors in there, and I'm stealing all their cargo. Now, Swimbot says, I would have quit the game ages ago if I was on a server where people pirated all the time. I don't pirate all the time. I only have 25 minutes at a time. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't pirate even all the time. You know what I pirate, Swimbot? On my way to my destination system. If you are mining on a node on my way to where I was going, I'm going to pop you. Other than that, so literally out of my entire existence in the mirror universe, I'm spending 3 minutes looking for targets. After that, then I'm sitting on my node, which is why I run Omega 13, because I fully expect someone to come back and pop me. All right. I fully expect someone to come back and hit me. Oh, my gosh. I don't remember the player's name. Somebody did. Only one person has come back. He came back with a Voyager. In the mirror universe, came back with a Voyager. So he spent 300 more vouchers, came back to my system to try to kill me, and then died again because of my crew. I know, I'm mean. I am mean.
In a fun way.
I've only done it 12 times. All right. Gavin says, with that crew, you wouldn't pop me. Well, Gavin, you're also the super high Uber whale. All right. I mean, I have found that this is a decent PvP crew. This is working decently for me. Lost In says 12 times in 25 minutes. No, 12 times the entire time since I've had the Protector. 12 times this entire month. I'm telling you, I have probably only hit 10 to 12, maybe 15 players this whole month. Okay? It's not that big of a deal. And now that there's vouchers coming out of our ears, is it that big of a deal? Is it? Shaughnessy, wait. Just wait, DJs. There's going to be a cloak for the Protector coming out next. I have had fun inside the mirror universe. Lieutenant Fire says the number goes up with every retelling of the story. Yeah, it's obviously 14 players. That's what I did. 14, magic number. That being said, it's really not that many. I really think it was probably 10 to 12, and that might even be high. I have not killed that many people, but when I do get messages. I never get fan mail anymore, but I got fan mail this month. It was exciting. All right, so there you go. That's the low for Everywhere It Matters. All right, chat, you guys get the sound off. All right, and then we are going to prepare our final ratings. I do want to spend a few minutes on Grabthar's Hammer Pack. All right, I know that free-to-play are probably going to yell at me. It's a stupid pack. We're going to talk just a little bit about it because it has an extreme amount of value. And I will point out and note that I have lost the access to my Exos, and I still think it's a good pack. So we're going to talk a little bit about that just in case anybody was looking at it or had questions about it. And then we are going... Retro Fury says it's a stupid pack. You would never buy... Really? It's a really good pack. It's a good pack. If you're going to spend money. Odysseus says, shill some more. Shut up. Not shilling on anything. It's mathematically a good pack. But
Hey, DJ,
it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. That's why I want to talk about it. Go ahead.
DJ, take a seat for a moment. You're not wrong, but I'll shill for a moment. And let me tell you,
Okay.
this pack, it is the closest I have ever gotten to open up my wallet. And I was close. I was real close because I probably could have been to Ops 53 by now. Just with one purchase of it.
The thing with me, I bought it the first time because I also got the EXO. Okay? I bought it the
You
first
bought it
time.
how many times?
How many times did I buy it?
6.
At least twice.
I didn't buy it 6 times.
Yeah, she triple bought it
Did
twice.
Did I?
Yeah,
Shit.
I think.
Did I really?
I think that I know you tripled up the first time, and then I had to go away, and then I came back, and you had done it again after opsing up and having it reappear.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I think I remember that now. I think I remember that now. So, okay, that's fine. So there you go. All right. I mean, I bought it apparently 6 times. That being said, sorry, I am laughing so hard because by the way, welcome. Didn't realize you were in the chat. I got one of the live ops guys in the chat right now who just very, very jabbingly pointed out to me, Matters, you triple bought it twice that day. I was a good salesman that day, right?
Yeah. Just the one that said, do it.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for reminding me. I had almost forgotten. All right, all the Kermit the Frog memes, buy more packs. You got me. You got me that day. You know what? We've been chatting now for an hour and a half, and that's the first DM that I've gotten. All the stuff we've talked about matters. He's like, yeah, you spent $600 on that pack. Okay. Jeez. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. And Cruzito says, and you lost it all getting rated. Yeah, I can't say I don't like the pack. It's a good pack, and it's up again. Now, if you are building, that is the key here. Grabthar's Hammer Station Special is indeed that. It is a station pack that is doubled up. They even updated the artwork. 2X.
Mm-hmm.
Benny Hill says, DJs, could it be valuable to people preparing to enter into the 40s? No. Not preparing to enter the 40s.
41.
But if you are already 41, it'd be a great pack.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? All right. This pack is indeed a great value if you were going to spend on the game. It's not for everybody. What if you want to work on ships? What if your station progression is good where you're at? Well, then, hang out there. This is not the pack if you're wanting to work on ships. Okay? So it's not if you're wanting to do research, for example. And you want to know, to be perfectly honest with you, this is why I'm torn on it. All right? Matters, I told you at the beginning that I'm very tempted. By the way, I wasn't. Okay? I actually was not tempted by this pack until today's event reset. Because this pack has been up for a day or two. Right? Didn't it go up yesterday?
There was another one. There's a ship one. A Grabthar's ship pack. Yeah, there. STFC Battle Barn just said there. Grabthar's screwdriver.
No, that's a station pack. That's a station special.
It was a ship one, though. It was a Grabthar ship one. Different EXO and different materials and stuff in it.
Well, And that might have been good for ships, okay, in fairness. But again, the Picard event didn't launch till today. So I didn't buy the pack the other day because why? And then this pack pops up with Mirror Picard. And I got to be honest with you. Here's the problem. 75 million points is one problem. The second problem is this is not the right pack for me today. So, you want to say I'm shilling for a pack? I'm not really, because I'm probably not going to buy this one. But it is a very, very good value pack. I just don't think that it's the pack that I need at this particular moment. The pack that I need at this moment is to get the ship pack back now that the Mirror Picard SMS is up. Now, Dragon Keeper said it's a good pack any day. I'm not disagreeing. It's a great value if it's what you need in the game at this particular moment. I don't necessarily condone or endorse senseless buying of packs. Griffin will probably buy this pack a couple of times, and I'll tease him about it. You guys teased me about buying it 6 times last month. All right, but guess what? I made a big push to up 61. That was station building. That was progression. The problem is I don't want to progress any further right now. I want to do research. I want to work on ships. I don't want to do buildings. So I don't need this one yet. Right now. Okay? So that's kind of the point that I'm actually making here, is that it's a great pack if you need it. It might not be for you right now. All right? But I like pointing out good values and good deals when I see them. You can call it shilling if you want, but there's a lot of crappy packs in this game. I like to point out when there's a good one. All right? Just like I'll point out when there's bad ones. This one's not bad. Okay? It's good. Jonathan Ingram says, bro, if you do G6 research other than hazards, I will straight up KOS you forever. No, I'm still working on my G5 research, Jonathan. I haven't even unlocked the G6 stuff yet. That's how far behind in research I am. All right. Rico says, since you have live ops on the line, have them open it up. What, the ship pack? There you go, live ops. You want to make more money? Open Grabthar's ship pack back up. You got a Mirror Picard event up right now. If you open the ship pack, I'll have to triple buy it. No! Don't do it, DJs! Don't do it!
How many NDs do you want to max?
Actually, I have been spending a great deal of time. I know you guys are going to make fun of me. You guys have been telling me that the Enterprise D is better than the Dare decks, but I couldn't help myself. I've been working on the Dare decks. And honestly, if I'm going to pursue the Picard SMS, it's going to be on the Dare decks and research. It is nice, Rico. I mean, I love it. Oh, gosh. Retrieving says, would G3 to G5 station efficiency be a better buy? Is that the prime? Retrieving, it
depends on where you're at.
Yeah. If you're a G3 player, sure. Okay? Maybe even a G4 player, sure. Not probably for me. And again, that demonstrates the position you are in the game. It depends on how many of those research efficiencies you already have. So the G3 to G5 ones, and Tarpy's right, you do point this out. G3 and G4 and G5 are different for each grade. So if you buy G3, it won't persist in a G4. Excuse me. If you buy G4, it doesn't work in a G5. And if you buy G5, then it doesn't help me in G6. So, you know, I'm like I said, right where I am, it's not a big deal for me. I'm almost done needing G5 materials for progression. So, but for everybody else, is G3, G4, and G5, are they valid? Totally depends on where you are, Tarpy. Or I'm sorry, Retrieving. Depends on where you are. If you're at Ops 58, no, I don't think you buy that Prime. If you're Ops 49 and you want to look at the G5 Prime, yeah, it's probably gonna do really good for you over the course of that entire generational decade. So
Yeah.
it just depends on where you are. That's not a one-size-fits-all. Okay? It's not a one-size-fits-all. That's what they're saying, Live Ops. There was a ship pack, but there wasn't a Picard SMS. Just saying. Put that ship pack back up there. Now you got a Picard event, or you might make a little money. I don't know. It's just... Can I play in G6 without spending real money? You're not likely going to get there very easily. But now once you're there, dude, I really haven't spent this month. You guys saw me spend an exorbitant amount of money to get to 61. I haven't bought anything else this month other than one of the battle passes. Scopely gave me one. I bought the other. Did I spend on, you know what? There's a good way to oh, no, the multiphasic event is over. I did spend. What did I spend on? I don't think it was progression. I think I bought content. What did I buy? Balabom, you're right. He says once you're there, your spending can actually stop. And that's kind of what I've experienced, Balabom. I'm buying a couple of content pieces, but I'm not buying progression. I'm at 61. I'm good. I'm going to pause there and get caught up on ships and research. I haven't bought any of those other packs. That's right. Burton says you bought the Mona Veen skin. Well, technically, Jonathan Ingram bought that. By the way,
Yeah.
Jonathan Ingram has not posted a video up in a little while. Jonathan, I just want to point out, all right, if you want to take a quick peek into the graphics room, I just want to say my resources are getting lonely over here, buddy. I mean, where you been? Where you been? 9:42 p.m. Eastern time in the chat. Jonathan Ingram, I can't believe you've let me amass this many resources. You've never let me have this much. The hell's wrong with you? He says, I literally rated you 2 days ago. Yeah, it was one scoop. You got one scoop. All right, you just got one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hey. Okay, I told you guys, dude, that is beautiful. So I told you guys that Griffin was tied up with work. I had forgotten. So you want me to... Griffin had a very big day in his personal life. I'm not gonna say what he's doing, but that's beautiful, dude. Oh my God, are those Govee lights? Did you put Govee lights in the pool? That's sexy. I like it, man. Anyway, we'll talk to Griffin a little bit more when he comes back about what he's been up to. I don't want to announce for him. I don't even know how much he wants me to say, but nice, dude. Big day for Griffin. Did he finish the Peyton video? Hell no. I'm convinced at this point now he's just holding it just to hold it. I think at this point he's just keeping it just because I want it. You know, I think that's what's actually happening there. So anyway, Wood Cannon says John's not getting your resources because you're Sigma now and you're shielding. I am shielding a little bit better, but he did crack me. He's cracked me a couple of times. Dragon Keeper says, who was Peyton? Peyton List. Peyton List. She's beautiful and amazing and funny and hilarious, and she plays video games like a champ. It's great. Did you really? Okay. All right. So this is what he writes, and he just texted me. He's listening. He says, moving day. All boxes are in the new house. Jumped right into the jacuzzi, listening to my buddy. Life is good. And he just sent me a picture. I'm going to try to hold this up instead of putting it up on screen. See if you guys can see this. He sent me a picture of his pool with Govee lights. He has Govee lights in his pool.
Nice.
That looks so good. Dude, that is a great looking pool. Holy cow.
Party house.
I'm coming to your house to party now. Good God almighty. Look at that house. No. Oh, that's Nolan. Look at that house, man. That is crazy. All right, now I have to put the picture in the graphics room because I just said that. Sorry. Okay, it's coming. Put it in the graphics room. So anyway, Grabthar's pack. You can say I'm shilling if you want, whatever. It's a legit pack, and if you are looking to spend, then it's not a bad one to do. Like I said, I don't know that it's for me this particular time, but I mean, I also spent too much on the first time it ran too. So Raj says, I mean, whales do need big bodies of water. I know. Odysseus says, clean your phone screen. It's not that bad, is it? Oh, yeah, you guys can see all the fingerprints on it that way. Why don't I see them when I hold it up? That's actually hilarious. Sorry. My bad. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's a whale tank. All right. Questions. We actually have not spent as much time on this show as I thought maybe we would, but we still have to do ratings, and I still have to give away a cruise. We're giving away a cruise in, like, you know what? Let's set the timer. 20 minutes? In 20 minutes, I'm giving away a cruise. So I'm going to give you 20 minutes for Q&A. And, God, so pretty. Dang, dude. Okay, 20 minutes Q&A. And I also have a couple of announcements regarding the Nashville convention from Creation Entertainment, ST Nash. Got a little bit on that. Just a couple of reminders. If you have purchased your regular price tickets, there is a Google form to fill out to get a free a free photo op if you paid regular price for your tickets. If you have not bought your tickets yet, the tickets have been, they are available at 50% off now, and that discount code has been extended to Saturday. Dragon Keeper says I have to buy my ticket at the door. No, they extended the discount code. So STFC Nash 24 was scheduled to end, I think, yesterday. They've extended it to the weekend. Smoke Mohawk says, where do you buy them? Just Google Star Trek Convention Nashville, and it'll pull up. I can pull up the site for you if you want. Let me see if I can find it. Star Trek Convention Nashville, and that should pull up. Yep, ST Nash, Trek to Nashville. This is the site, and you'll have a chance. Yes, Jado, I'm giving away a cruise in 20 minutes. Well, not even, like 18 minutes now, okay? Indominus says, is the next arc starting Tuesday? No clue. No idea. Sharkfire, thank you for 21 months on the reset. Appreciate it. I don't know yet. Indominus, I actually got my content bundle today. I haven't watched it yet, so I will know the answer as soon as I have a chance to go through my notes. Okay? As soon as I have a chance to go through the notes, then I'll have stuff I can start teasing you with. Stradalorian wants spoilers. I'll give them all to you, but I gotta figure it out myself first.
Something's happening. We're getting officers.
Yes, something's happening. Tarpy says they have interstitial events scheduled through next week. So what are you saying? That it probably looks to be the following Tuesday? Okay. Oh, until next week? Wait, Tarpy, I don't know what you're saying. How long are the interstitial events going on? Again, I've been a bad content creator. I didn't get a chance to watch my bundle yet. Papa Smurf says, according to the calendar, looks like it's going to start on the 3rd, but Wildstar says the 10th. Well, I don't know. When you all figure it out, let me know. I don't know. The 3rd would be next week. The 10th is the week after. Let's see. I mean, technically, there's enough days in the month to start it on the 10th. But I wonder, see, I don't know if they're doing the double battle pass thing again or not. Oh, that was something that you guys talked about. Right? That was something you guys talked about were the rewards. We don't have to go into that right now if you don't want, but the rewards
I feel like we've done that a lot.
We have
the battle
talked
pass rewards?
Yeah, we've talked about the rewards, but people asked about it in the chat.
Okay. We can again.
Well, it's
the rewards
just
were good. Sorry.
The battle pass, the double battle passes were great. Okay?
Yeah.
The double battle passes were great. I feel like the generic events or the arc-specific events were not, they didn't feel as good, but they were more specialized. Demon says the double pass was trash. Really? Why do you feel that way? There was 2 free tracks, Demon. Mathematically,
yeah,
you actually got more resources and materials even just out of the free tracks by the fact that there were 2 than you did in the June arc with only 1 battle pass and events or events paying materials and resources. We actually tracked that all out. It ended up being, what was it, Tarpy? Like 125% more than June when you included the free track of the second battle pass. Yeah. It wasn't redistributed. It was basically more rewards. And Jonathan Ingram is right. It was more rewards. But they did change how it looked, Jonathan. They put most of it in the battle pass. There was very few events, or fewer than normal events, that paid resources and materials. They paid specialty currencies. All right. The second free track, there's Griffin in the chat. Second free track cannot be argued against. We're all in control as to whether or not we wanted to buy the two, elite packs, but the two free tracks was still double the amount of rewards, and I don't disagree. All right. Shiny said that chart didn't track event payouts. It tracked BPs and ticketed events. Tarpy would argue. Tarpy actually went through stfc.space and did count all of the events that paid resources and materials. She did do that. She did also track ticketed events separately, but she did actually count all of the events. And that's why I say we know that it was more resources and materials. Timmy says problem is that there was less engagement. Okay, Timmy, is that a problem? That was something we actually talked about this past Sunday. I don't think that was a problem. As Matters pointed out, it actually allowed you to have a choice in the events that you wanted to participate in without feeling obligated if you didn't care about the rewards, right? And by doing so, either A, reduce screen time, or B, allowed you to do something else with your time that might be more valuable. All right? Tarpy says, I'm happy to talk through it again. Absolutely. Tarpy, come on up. This is the final show. This is the big one. This is the rating show. And we've still got like 10 minutes before we give away a cruise. So come on up and let's break it down for the audience very quickly, what it was that you did. Because that's right. Demon Spawn says, I don't really care about the engagement. It's all about the rewards. Well, there you go. Then you should have actually loved this month. Because if there was an event with rewards that you didn't like, then it was very easy to skip that and go do something else in the game that might pay better rewards, like Mirror Universe, like Silent Hostels, like possibly Zindi and X-Borg. So that's actually what I found myself doing a lot this month, Matters. Instead of grinding out silly things for events that paid resources and materials that I needed, I might skip events and go do a mirror run, because that was going to give me the Omega Matter, or that was going to give me the Trillium D that I needed for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I agree, Demon Spawn. It looked different. I agree. I just am not convinced it's a bad thing. But this does require them to maintain a second battle pass. If they don't, then I don't think this model could maintain, Matters. If they keep two battle passes, then I think this month would be fine if they repeated it. But if they drop back to one battle pass next month, then I think they have to go back to a more traditional event style with resources and materials.
Yeah, they had the extra week this month, which like it would have been a month that had 2 weeks in between the arc if they didn't do the double battle pass. So if it's something that they did every time we were going to get that 2 week interim between the arcs, that's fine. And just do it like normal for the other months.
Well, we'll see. We'll have to see. All right.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Demon Spawn says the rewards might have been there, but engagement for me just felt lackluster. And I get that. I mean, it depends on what side of the fence post you're on, right? If it's engagement, then I'll totally agree. The events didn't draw as much engagement, but me personally, I was okay with that because that allowed me to participate or engage with the loops instead of chores. Does that make sense? Like, and that is probably the perspective I'm going to carry into this is I would prefer to play in the Mirror Universe. I would prefer to do that than to check events off a list just to get my resources and materials. I already do that. It's called a Battle Pass event. And to be honest with you, most of them suck, right? The Cardassian event, for God's sakes. Voyager hostels. How many of you guys are done with Voyager now because of the Mirror Universe? So there's nothing that irritates me more than having to go do something I'm done with. You know? Like, I don't want to go. God, I hate the ticketed event for killing exchange hostels. I hate it. That's not something I'm ever going to do. I feel like I have to because of the rewards. I feel like I have to do Cardassian Armadas because of the Battle Pass. How nice would it be to not feel like we had to do that stuff and actually engage in content that we enjoy instead? Right? Like, I mean, I know it's a foreign concept, and I'm not being sarcastic. Scopely has long given us a laundry list of chores to do. I don't disagree. The fact that this month was lighter on events because some of the rewards were not good, I feel like that actually gave me more time to do the stuff that I did enjoy. Because I didn't have to do chores, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, and then just as far as resources and materials, the battle passes, I mean, 2 free tracks are better than 1. You know? And Vanadia says it was lighter on events because a lot of them were pay to play. Yeah, there were some. A lot, actually. We talked about that on the last show, Matters. How many, like, you could just scroll and scroll and scroll through the entire event list, and there was like 10 to 12 events that were prime this or tier up officer that, or, you know. But I ignored a lot of those. You know? I ignored a lot of those. So, I don't know. Yeah, the chore list. All right. I didn't want to do a chore list. All right. Tarpy. We got Tarpy on the stage. Tarpy, give us a brief summary rundown, and I'm going to pull this up onto the screen, and I'm going to throw it in the graphics room as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Tarpitude. What's up, girl? Hello. All right, you did some real nerdy math for us, all right? Tell us a little bit about what players are looking at the screenshot that's posted at 9:58 p.m. Eastern Time in the graphics room and is currently on your screen. What are we looking at? First of all, we didn't look at July. Uh-oh. Ticket. Or still. It's the robo voice of doom. Oh. Yep. She's got the same internet connection as Putz. All right. We'll try to come back here in just a second. But basically what she did, folks, is she took a look at stfc.space. The June free battle pass, tickets, and all events. That's your first column. All right. We did not compare July. We didn't compare July because July was an event store month. So events didn't pay out traditionally there. Then we take a look at the 2 free August battle passes and tickets. Then we did a column for 1 free August battle pass and the tickets. And August free battle pass alone with no tickets. 2 free August. So which column number 4? I think that one's outdated. August free. Was that both battle passes? Matters. What are we looking at in column 4? Oh, Tarpy's back.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. What do you got for us?
So,
Show us what we're looking at.
So that last column is just showing just the battle pass by itself. So like
Which
no
one?
tickets if you wanted to save your ticket. The August free BP alone, no tickets one. That's literally just showing if you wanted to save your tickets for an event store month.
Right, but
to
how
get more
is that
event store
both
currency.
free tracks of the August battle passes or just one or the other?
That is just one.
Oh.
Just one.
Okay.
So then if you did 2 of the battle passes, that's twice that number.
It'd be twice the number.
with
Well,
no
there
tickets.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So in other words,
So-
if you did just the free tracks, if you didn't spend a dime, right? If you did just the free tracks, then you were looking at 5,400 just on this top line, 5,400 billion par, or 5,400, so 5.7 trillion. Okay?
Yeah.
Or if we look at materials, 4,124 rare ore as compared to the 2,600 that you got in June. I mean, mathematically,
for all
it's more.
of the events and tickets.
Yeah.
Too. So like that's way more work in June, considering you also had to do all of the stuff for the 9 tickets that you got in that June number.
All right, now Bad Gamer says, I see a discrepancy. Look at Matt's 5-star outweigh the 4-star, but in August it's opposite. Basically a 4-star arc rewards wise. This is a G5 battle pass. Okay, so this is specifically for Ops 56. All right, so what he's pointing out is that there were 19,180 uncommon ore, for example, out of June's free battle pass and all tickets and all events. I don't know that your point is working, Bad Gamer. Let's say it was 19,000 uncommon ore for the entire month of June, no paid battle pass, just the free battle pass, all tickets, all events, right? Call it 20,000. Well, you come over here, if you did no tickets, no events, and just the 2 free battle passes, you are at 28,000 uncommon ore. So that's an increase, and your engagement went down.
Can I also mention that I haven't updated this table since the Laliari Battle Pass started, and there have been more events, just SMS-style events, that have given mats.
Yeah, there
mostly
have been a
been
couple.
crystal, but
yeah.
So like this is actually a low-end projection for just engaging in the events that are there.
Now, you're referring, Bad Gamer says, I'm referring to uncommon 5-star versus uncommon 4-star in the August BP. That is always going to trend that way. I mean, look, in the June BP, same thing, right? 5-star, you're referring to 5-star uncommon ore being less than 4-star uncommon ore. I mean, that pattern holds. That is always going to be the case. All right, that pattern holds. They are paying more 4-star to her as an Ops 56 because it's essentially a leftover dead currency. I mean, you're still working on stuff, right? That's part of the efficiencies. You get more materials when you go up, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're comparing 5-star uncommon ore for an Ops 56 player to 4-star uncommon ore, you have always gotten more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the basic economy. You've always gotten more. Like, you look in any event, go back 6 months, 12 months, it's always going to be the same. It's always going to be the same.
For 4-star to 3-star, too, in the same table.
Well, the economy changes, right? But yes, you're exactly right. The economy changes every single grade. So the mathematical equivalent, I guess, if you will, is gonna change. So you can't really compare 5-star and 4-star. Now, I guess you could potentially look at a ratio, right? Like in June, 5-star uncommon ore 10,346 as a ratio to 4-star uncommon ore 19,183. It was basically 54%, right? Now, if we look at it in August, we're going to double up. So we're going to go 8,062 times 2. That's 16,124, and then 14,863 times 2. So let's do the 16,124 divided by 29,726. Holy crap, it's exactly the same, Bad Gamer. Still 54% economy difference. So that's kind of proof positive. They've got mathematical formulas and all this stuff. All right? So they've got all that. Cruzito points out, wasn't August an inflation month? I think so.
No.
Was it not? Are you sure? I thought August was, but it was only 25%. Technically, actually, August was not Cruzito, but July was.
Which is why I did August instead of July, because I was trying to compare like a regular month to a regular month.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't do July.
Yeah, July. Well, July was also
an
event store. July was also event store, and there probably was Cruzito. As Sertail says, isn't every month inflation? I mean, to a certain extent, I don't think it's every month the same amount. Like, they don't jump at 25% every single month, but I'm sure that it does scale. Okay, I just don't know if it's a full 25%. But either way, this was a nice big jump. Sir Tail says, heck of an economy lately. It's not without its pain points, though. There's still pain points. All right. Guys, any other questions or anything about this arc? We should probably go ahead and issue our final ratings. Do you guys want to do that? We'll do the final ratings, and then we'll give away the cruise. Is that how you want to do it? Let me find the button. Pixelate cries in Sigma Tri. I know. Jonathan Ingram says, been 17,000 for ages. 17,000 what? 17,000 what, man? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, guys, time for final ratings. You guys have a chance to sound off in the arc. Galaxy Quest, Galaxy Invasion, the introduction of the NSEA Protector, the improvements to the Mirror Universe, the mega fail of Alliance tournaments. Where does it all boil down? You know, I didn't mention this, and I love Hammy to death. But you know what? I can honestly, objectively say I was not very happy about the communications issue around Alliance tournaments. I think they were very quiet, and that was very disconcerting to me. I did not like or appreciate that. I'm sure it was not Hammy's fault, but the fact that they were quiet for like 8 days on Alliance tournaments, I feel like that was not good. I feel like that was not good. Matters, I was a little bit picky about communication this month. Was it warranted, or am I just being tough on my boy Hammy?
Yeah, no, it was warranted.
Yeah, I think it was not as good. Tricky says, oh, the shame on you DJs. Leave Hammy alone. Leave Hammy alone. Listen, I'm sure it wasn't Hammy's fault. Okay? Just saying. But they were very quiet. I don't know. All right. Jonathan Ingram going with a 4 out of 10. Not the worst arc by a long shot, but nothing special for me. I just dropped my baseball. Oh, my God. It's all the way over there. Can't reach that. Matt Dog giving it an 8 out of 10 for the arc and a -10 on Alliance tournaments. Thank you. Demon Spawn giving it a 6 out of 10. Divine giving it an overall 5 out of 10, with design being a 10, communication being a 7, implementation being a 1. Silverhawk giving it a 2 out of 10, says it was a terrible month for me. Griffin says, yeah, communication rough for me. We had precisely no clue what was actually happening at any given time. I don't necessarily disagree with that, man. Like, they were quiet for a lot of time. Griffin giving the Mirror Universe updates a 9, the NSEA Protector a 10, the Alliance Disaster a 0. Officers 9? Really? That's generous. Overall, giving the arc a 9 out of 10 for you. Damn. Okay. Okay. You like it. This is great. Fantastic. All right. Tarpy says 8 out of 10 on content. Implementation 4. 6 overall. Wolfwood giving it a 3 out of 10. The Alliance disaster and response to it overshadowed everything. Crusted and Gnome giving it a 5 out of 10. Wire Speed giving it a 4 out of 10. 7 on pretty much everything else. 2 out of 10 on Alliance tournaments, averages out to a 4. Demon says 8 and above shouldn't be counted. That's not fair. Technically, the reason that we switched it to an Alliance rating is because it was a little bit more mathematical, right? Demon, 1 is extremely dissatisfied. 10 is extremely satisfied. And 5 is neither satisfied nor dissatisfied. Right? So, Andy says, I'm giving it a 0, as in, as in, I bought 0 packs this month. I did actually buy a couple. Probably not as many as I would have normally, maybe. I don't know. What a Savings says, I have to give it a 7. I got me a free Syndicate Prime. Yeah, that's right. Griffin, okay, hang on. Griffin, he says, DeMarco for Armadas alone is fantastic. DeMarco, she's not in everybody's hand unless you dropped hundreds of dollars. I mean, okay, hold on. Where's the button? Shut it off. Stop everything. Griffin, let me ask you a realistic question. I wish you were on stage because I would tell you this. Listen, if somebody has Gwen DeMarco, it's because they spent a lot of money, okay? And if they spent a lot of money, they're probably not struggling against the Armadas that currently exist in the game. Now, future, sure, maybe, okay? That could have a difference in the future with whatever Armadas come out, G17 Armadas, fine, okay? But anybody who has Gwen DeMarco right now ain't struggling against Armadas. It's my personal opinion. Lost In says, I would like to offer one small revision. The low-cost pack options this month are something we've asked for a very long time. You know what? That's fair. We did not offer enough perspective on that, Lost In. That is a great point to remind people of. The fact that there was $10, $20, and $50 packs this month all over the place that gave people extra options at feeling like they could get involved with some pay content without dropping $100. So I think that was good. Joe Nex agrees. Low-cost packs were great this month. That is fantastic. Kovage says, wait, she does Armadas? I got her for the PvP effect below deck. That's what I think most people went at. I don't think she's going to do much for Armadas, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay? People got her for the below deck ability, which is what I predicted on day one. Griffin says people in their 40s can unlock DeMarco just like me. False argument. How so? They can't unlock her yet. No, without swiping a card. Not free. If you're saying people in their 40s can pay for DeMarco, sure, fine. All right, but nah. Juby says the best part of the month this month for him were the missions. Yes, they were very good. The story, so many references. Oh my God, the Tool Time reference. Howdy, neighbor. Oh my gosh, there were so many good Easter eggs in the missions this month. That's true too. Very, very nice. Well done to the narrative team. All right. Matters. It's time to get the weigh-in of the panel. Tarpy, don't go anywhere. Coming to you too. Putz and Aaron. Matters, we're going to start with you. Give Galaxy Invasion your final customer satisfaction rating.
All right. It's a long one. Officers. Nesmith, he got 6. He's very niche, but powerful in that specific scenario. Gwen is a 9 of 10. Very powerful Armada and PvP officer. And also, without her, Nesmith would probably only get a 3. Laliari is a 3. Not very useful. Maybe one day she will be. Dane got an 8 because his impulse boost is amazing.
Lickety
so 6.5 for the officers.
Dane is great. Dane is great. Dane is great.
For the feature. Dane is great.
Dane is great.
For the features, the Protector got 10 out of 10 because it's great. I already talked about it. Invasion's got 8 out of 10. A very interesting new concept. I like the Chimeras. Those were fun to play around with crews. Tournament's got, and I'm probably going to get flack for this, 7 out of 10.
Oh, God. Jeez.
The issue with the rerolls affecting active tasks and the rewards not paying out properly gave everyone a bad taste, but otherwise it is a good feature once it gets fixed up, and the free-to-play sourcing for some of that paid content, seeing that is really, really amazing.
You are wrong.
So
Just sit down and be wrong. You are wrong.
I will not. So 6.25 for the features. Arc running, I gave it a 9. I really like the double arc. Events were relevant for the most part and not very heavy on time requirements. Communication, I gave them like a 6 out of 10. The like radio silence after the tournaments was pretty painful. Overall final score 6.9375 out of 10.
Oh my God. What? Press that in on your telephone keypad, please. Okay. Yeah. 6.7934, whatever. All right.
9375.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Stevens Aaron, come on in with your, if you're there. He might be busy at work. He said he was in a chat. Dr. Juby says, all I heard there was wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Clifford says Matters puts DJ Schilling to shame. Listen.
Yeah, I know I do.
If it's not Matters, it's Griffin, okay? Listen, do you guys remember when Bubba used to be here and I used to be the voice of positivity?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
You gave him the 6 and it was amazing.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm
Loved
just
it.
saying. Okay. That's funny, Clifford. Tarpy, let's come to you. Let's get your final customer satisfaction ratings on Galaxy Invasion. What do you got for us?
Oh, my audio works this time. I mean, I thought the protector was good once I bought it. I know 24 blueprints I'm never going to do anything with, but battle passes were good. I wish that the event cadence was a little bit different because the first few days we felt like we had nothing, and then we got a lot all at once. So I thought the invasions were good. I thought the tournament implementation was terrible, but the idea was great. So, I mean, I'm still at my 6-ish out of 10, kind of combining everything. I got 1 out of the 4 officers, and I'll never use Nesmith.
Yeah.
So I got stuff, and I progressed, but I didn't really get, a rare officer. Would have loved that.
I got to be honest with you. I like Dane more than I like Nesmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have been the epic.
Dane's a great card. Great card. I agree. I unlocked Nesmith. Don't know what I'll use him for ever. At least not right now. I don't know. There could be stuff in the pipeline, but Nesmith, I just don't know right now. I don't know.
I feel like if I was G4, I would feel really, really different about this entire arc. Like, literally all of the content was not aimed for my ops. Like, not directly.
What's your ops? 56, you said, right?
Yeah, 56.
Did you not find
Until
that
Sunday.
Did you not find that the Protector improved your experience in Sun Mirror Universe, though?
It really, really does. But I was able to do enough without it that I could have gotten away with not having it. And then the Alliance tournament came up, and I found one of the get $100 worth of multi-physics tasks. And I was thinking about buying the ship anyway, so I felt really bad for buying the ship because I didn't get the points for that task first day.
Are you serious? Oh, God,
Yeah.
Scopely! Ah!
Yeah.
God! What?
Yeah.
You had people spend $100 on that, and they still didn't get their points? Oh, God!
Yeah. Well, okay, to be fair, I did get the points for that one. Not one of the other ones that I didn't spend money on, but, still.
That makes me twitch. Oh, God. All right. Jeez. Putz! That makes me want to vomit. Putz, where are you at on your customer satisfaction? That would have given me an automatic 0, Tarpy. Right there, 1. Dissatisfied. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to separate Alliance tournaments, but God, it just pisses me off so bad. That whole thing just makes me angry. And you know
I was
what?
crying on my couch.
I
No joke, I was crying on my couch.
listen, I said this on Sunday. You know what makes me angrier? God, I don't want to end the show on this note. Do you know what makes me angrier? There's no way that was ready for launch. There is no way that any human play tested that and said, yep, hey, we're good. Nobody did that. So why did it get pushed? Why was it go for launch? God.
I was gonna say you have to end the show on giving away the cruise, right? So like you can go from this anger to happy. Okay.
Okay. Potts! Take the sock off your phone. Okay.
I heard the word never. I heard it.
Oh, God. I don't know what to do. Potts! Potts! Potts is drowning. Call Baywatch.
I can give you Griffin scores.
I already read Griffin's scores.
Okay.
All right. Oh my God, it was Charlie Brown's teacher. That's exactly what Putz just sounded like. His voice was as quality as the Lions tournaments. All right, there you go. Nice job. Putz, do we have you? Oh, he just dropped again. We had him. He's gone now. Woo. All right. Yeah. So funny. Do I want David or Pam to save him? I mean, David, obviously. All right. My ratings. My ratings. This is where I get in trouble, man, because it was such a good arc. Such a good arc, minus one 3-day feature. I don't know what to do.
You remember that it was a 3-day feature. And give your ratings.
That's right. TJ says
overall.
Keyword feature. It was the feature.
A feature. The ship was a feature. The invasions were a feature. And the tournaments were a feature.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay, because the rest of the arc was so good. I mean, it really was a lot of good. But Alliance tournaments just, yeah, I think this arc would have been a 9 for me. I mean, honestly, I think this arc, you take Alliance tournaments out, I think it would have been a 9. Okay. Destro says, why are you playing the leave music when you got to hand out a cruise? No, I'm not. That's not the leave music. This is the leave music. That's the leave music. But you're right. You know what we got to play to give away a cruise is this one. Oh, my dear God!
Captain to transporter.
Oh!
Are you reading me or not, Mr. Scott?
Hi, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 4 long months, you have waited.
Warp 3. Warp 5.
It is time.
Warp 6. Warp 7. Warp 8.
Oh my God, just hearing this. Griffin, just hearing it gets me excited again. I want to see all the hype in the chat. Let's go. All kinds of hype. It is time. For months and months and months, we have been waiting for this moment. We have been waiting for the chance to invite you on this ginormous boat. Full of Star Trek cast, full of Star Trek fans, and you get to go for free.
Whoopsie.
Brett says, how many total entries were there? just shy of 30,000. It's 29,700 and some. Ladies and gentlemen, the official rules state, oh my gosh, we've got to go to an ad break. This is American Idol if you count anything. Like, we're going to find out who wins right after this break. It's not my fault. I've been snoozing it. It's not my fault. Twitch is going to make me. All right. Cliffhanger. I'm going to send everybody to break. Don't go anywhere, and I won't draw till you're back. I already snoozed him 3 times, Wire Speed. I can't snooze him anymore. Now, here's the deal, guys. The official rules state that it's not just one winner today. No, sirree, Bob. Nope. Not just one winner, guys. We have 11 winners right now. Factor says, okay, stop. Hold everything. We are in commercial break after all. Okay, hang on. Factor says, can you tell me where the free prime is? Well, I mean, it's not up now. You had to spend your qualifier tournaments. It was in the Alliance tournament store. That's where people grounded out. How did the sleep study go? Or did I keep pressing snooze? Sleep study was miserable. They say I slept better. But I mean, I was wired up all night. So, Scribbler says I hated my sleep study. I did not enjoy it. But they did say that I slept better. And they're going to get me I didn't feel like I slept better, Tarpy, but medically, apparently, I got more REM cycles or whatever they said. And I didn't have nearly as many, moments of cardiac arrest or whatever. Whenever it is that you actually die when you're... No way. Are you kidding me right now? We just started a Golden Kappa hype train at the end of the show. Okay. All right, Golden Kappa hype train over in Twitch. Got to give 100 bits. You get a Golden Kappa for 24 hours. We're going to post it out. I'm going to go share it with Bafty. Where's the button? Golden Kappa hype train. Give 100 bits, donate a sub, and you'll get a Golden Kappa for 24 hours. It's a big deal kind of night. I know. All right, we got to go tell Bafty. Bafty, Golden Kappa in my channel. Come quick, then come back to Bafty. I should not type that while she's streaming. I really shouldn't. That would be inappropriate, right? To actually put that out while she's on the air. Here, I'm gonna turn this up for a second. Bafty! Bafty, can you hear me?
I'm not trying.
Bafty! Bafty! She can't hear me. Bafty! She's probably gonna cuss or something terrible right now. Bafty! Yeah, I feel like what is the Golden Kappa? It's a special emote. I can't message her chat while she's streaming. That would be terrible. That would be so rude. Oh my God, she has a Dobby mask. Guys! Oh, I'm gonna put this in the graphics room. She is gonna hate me forever. Guys! All right, that's in the graphics room, 10:29 p.m. Eastern Time. Bafty dressed as Dobby. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is amazing. She's Dobby right now. She's doing it. All right. Well, I was gonna try to tell Bafty about the Golden Kappa, but I'll be able to do it. Yo, Griffin, thank you for your 5,000 kitty bitties. 5,000. Indominus for dropping a pair of gifted subs. Thank you, Gipper, for your biddies. LASIK. Oh, there she is. You there? Bafty! Bafty! Hello! Bafty! Bafty! She's not listening. Gipper, thank you LASIK, Django, J-Babes, Cube, Bensai, Sherlock, Thumbelina, Factor, Striker, Candy White, Freelancer, Great Blue, Broken Wolf, Indominus, Papa Smurf, Iron Chef, Retro Fury, and Wire Speed. Thank you guys for your kitty bitties. You guys are rocking out right now to a golden Kappa hype train. And you know what? It's appropriate. For those of you in podcasts, it's completely fine. We're hyping up the fact that we are giving away a cruise package right now. Holy shnikes! Snake Eyes, what are you doing? Snake Eyes dropping a 50 bomb in the chat. 50 gifted subs, thank you so very much. That is incredible. Oh, yeah! J-Babes, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Hooking you up with a golden Kappa. Bafty! Bafty!
What am I supposed to do?
Bafty! 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 See, I told you she doesn't know what's going on right now. Just keep yelling at her. All right. I should go knock. That would be terrible. I don't even know how this works. Go knock and bring her on the show. All right, guys. Thank you. You guys are incredible. Ooh, Beck is here. Beck is here to give away the cruise. Beck, do you want to come up on stage and help me give away the cruise? You want to come up on the stage and help me give away the cruise? That would be fun. That would be fantastic. You want to do that? Come on up.
Do it.
Wait, I'm looking for ways to be obnoxious? What are you talking about? Yo, Griffin, thank you.
Hi, sir.
Oh, the alerts are just behind. There we go.
We'll need everything you have.
All right, guys, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. We have not just a cruise to give away, but if you guys remember, I also committed to giving away $1,000 in Star Trek Fleet Command packs. 11 winners are going to be drawn, but only one will be going on the cruise. $11 names are going to be drawn. 10 of them will win a free pack. And one will be cruising the Caribbean with 25 of your favorite Star Trek cast members, and of course, me. All right. Guys, I think it's, wow, you guys have done a level 8 Golden Kappa hype train. Thank you guys so very much. That's right, Spectre says home in time for the cruise giveaway. It's time. It's time.
Whoopsie.
Spectre, thank you for your 5 gifted. Orange, thank you for dropping a gifted sub. Orange, holy cow, thanks for being here, dude. What's up, my man? Thank you. Means a lot that you're here. Thank you. Rucker, Wharf, Bearbutt, thank you guys for your kitty bitties. All right, guys. We got 60 seconds left on a level 8 Golden Kappa hype train. Holy smokes. In 60 seconds, we're going to be giving away a cruise. Oh, 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 oh. Griffin, what? Oh my God!
The course of the Meridian system, maximum warp. Engage.
Griffin just dropped another 50 bomb. I kill you dropping a gifted sub. Thank you. Back likes plants dropping 5 gifted. KA Knowledge, thank you for your kitty bitties. Level 10. Dahaga says, I hope the cruise has a new theme song. Oh no, this is it. This is it right here. Wow. This is crazy. Anonymous, thank you for dropping 5 gifted. Sir Tail, thank you for your kitty bitties. I can't even begin to tell you guys how excited I am about this. Are you guys excited? Are you ready to give away a cruise? Are you guys ready? I mean, we just reset the timer. We got 3 minutes left on the hype train, but I could just go ahead. We could rip that Band-Aid off and let's do it. We can do it right here, right now. All right, guys, here's what's going to happen. Holy God!
Live long and prosper, 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 prosper.
Wow, Snake Eyes just dropped another 50 bomb in chat. Thank you, dude!
Captain to transporter. Are you reading me or not, Mr. Scott?
Aye, sir.
All right. I mean, how long do I keep putting this off? Maybe they'll keep gifting subs. I know. I planned all of this. The ad break, the super extra fancy schmancy hype train, and a cruise giveaway. It was completely planned. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. Jess Insanity, thank you for your 50 kitty bitties. Tarpy, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. And Snake Eyes, thank you again for another 50 bomb in chat. Holy Lord. Rico, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. All right. That's hilarious. Snake Eye says, your turn, Griffin. Wait, are you guys new? We're not doing another bidding war on the leaderboard. Don't do it. Well, Spectre says we got to do the 100. Oh my God! I thought that said something else. Griffin with another 10 bomb. Thank you. Wire Speed says he doesn't want to go on the cruise anymore. This theme song is already making his ears bleed. Dude, you're gonna hear this 10 times a day. You're easily 10 times a day. So Griffin dropped 10. Now Snake Eyes dropped another 5. I don't know what they're doing right now. I know it's crazy. Is there anyone on the East Coast not sub? Griffin just dropped another 5. Dude, what are they? Are they bidding? They're gonna bid it. They're bidding war. Brent says, "Are you kidding me? I want this theme song for my entire life." All right, guys. The way that this screen works, when I type the word go, Google Sheets is going to very slowly and ineffectively randomly sort all 30,000 cruise entries. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. With another 50 bomb in the chat. Griffin taking the #1 spot on the leaderboard. Holy Lord. 52. He just did 52. Isn't Griffin going already? Yes, Griffin is coming with me. Yeah, Griffin with another 52 bomb, taking #1 on the leaderboard. Thank you. And now on to a level 12 hype train. Whisker says, believe it or not, I don't have a sub. How does that even work? I don't know. Griffin, Big Spoon. Yeah. Hey, go, kill the deal. Thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Thank you. Potts, thank you for your 24-month resub. And this is the biggest day of them all. All right, guys. Huh. The way this is going to work, once I hit go, it is going to pull 11 winners. Those 11 winners will be winners. You will have won something. But what did you win? Could be an STFC pack, and it could be a cruise to the Caribbean. Voltron says September already. No, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no, September starts in a couple of days. It's not even September yet. Ugh. Starts next week. Guys, thank you also for the incredible support on a level 12 Golden Kappa hype train. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, wait, it started today? September started today? Started yesterday. Oh, I didn't even know that. How much are subs? I didn't even know. That's the thing. Is it possible that one person could get all 11 if they had enough entries and the best luck? Yeah, that's possible.
Are you reading me or not?
But we're going to do it now. Q, thank you for your 20 kitty bitties everywhere it matters. Thank you for your gifted sub. KA Knowledge, thank you for your gifted sub. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The words go has been typed. It is randomizing. Take a look up here in the right-hand corner. It is thinking through all 30,000 entries. Even I don't know what it's going to spit out. In 10 seconds, we'll know our 11 finalists. Our 11 finalists have been chosen. Snake Eyes with a 50 bomb! All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen, at our 11 finalists. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. These people won something. So what is it going to be? The Gipper from STFC. Vesicular Tomb. That's a great name. Kason Can. Caden. Kill First. Congratulations. Major Samo is on there twice. Snake Eyes. You're right. Moopsy's not on here at all. Adam Drayling. Snake Eyes. Jaguar and Lango. They are our finalists. I know. How is Moopsy not up here at all? All right. These 11 people won something. But is it a cruise?
There can be only one.
There could be only one. I would like to thank everybody. Talking Track thanks everyone for their participation, their generosity, and their excitement during the promotion. It's actually not rigged, Dragon Keeper. 11 tickets were drawn. 11 tickets were drawn. So you're right, it's only 10 people, but hopefully our promotions are only bigger and better from here. We love you and thank you for supporting our channels. Yeah, Moopsy got scope lead. Moopsy got scope lead. All right. Samo, are you ready to vomit? Oh, sorry, Beck. I didn't actually mean it. Moopsy just suffered really bad. Moopsy suffered Bubba Joe RNG. How's that? He suffered Bubba Joe RNG. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give away a cruise. Adam Trayling, congratulations, you're the winner. Adam Trayling, you're going on the Star Trek cruise. Congratulations to you. Oh my God. What? Oh. Yeah, and Adam is not even here to witness his big win. He's not even. Oh my God. Adam Drayling, server 159, has won the Talking Trek Cruise sweepstakes. He is going to party with myself, Griffin, Wardodge, Spectre, and so many more of you on a Caribbean cruise in February of 2025. How many entries did he have? We could go in and look. Let's see. Adam Drayling. See, it only takes one. Let's find him. Control F. Adam Drayling had 20. That's it. He had 20 tickets. See? It only took one. He had 20 tickets, and he just won the cruise. That is incredible. Woo! Keep playing the song. Who was the person that got shafted? So that would have been Moopsy, because Moopsy had 3,911 entries. Yeah, 3,911. And Samo, who did score $200 in packs, Samo had 5,082 entries. So there. But there you go. See, like I said, it only takes one ticket to win. What happens if he can't go? If he can't go, we have to redraw. That's in the rules. So I'm going to send him an email. Don't give up yet, Moopsy. Don't give up yet, Samo. If Adam can't go, then we will have to redraw. All right, that is in the official rules. There's too many things, and it being too valuable, so we can't. I'm not violating the rules. Housekeeping says draw again. We will draw one winner. Is how it will work. We will draw one winner. Okay. So, yeah, I won't draw again from 11. We'll just draw one winner. If we have to draw again, then it'll be just one spot. Okay? Samo says, I continue to live in eternal agony. I mean, it could happen if Adam can't go. Adam Ramble says, if Adam can't go, then it goes to the next Adam, right? Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, what a crazy promotion. For those of you in podcasts who are literally ears bleeding from that theme song for 15 minutes, sorry, but it was a big moment. Thank you. Meanwhile says, oh, you're likely still violating rules, just not those. Which ones? I did everything right. I even had a P.O. box. All right? I even had a P.O. box. Hellbot says, what are we winning? Hellbot, I just gave away the cruise, the Star Trek cruise. Adam Drayling won. Sure did. Take a look at that. Adam Drayling won the Star Trek cruise. Congratulations. Now, Samo did win $200 in packs. As a matter of fact, everybody on this list, except for Adam Drayling, just won a $100 pack. So Killfirst, Caden, Kaysen, Tomb, Gipper, Snake Eyes, Jaguar, Lango, you guys all won packs. So please be sure to DM me over on Discord, and we'll hook you up with an STFC pack. And again, in case Adam can't go, here's the list again in case anybody wants to see it. In case Adam cannot go, then we will redraw one winner to retake the cruise spot. All right. Wood Cannon says, amazing promo. Thank you. Hey, look, Tomb is in the chat. Tomb, what's up? Welcome in, man. Yo! Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. You hook up with a free game pack, so just send me a DM over on Discord, and we'll do that. Snake Eye says, draw someone else for my prize. Okay. He's going to donate his prize back, so we'll have to do that when we do all the redraws, I think. I guess I could do it now, but then it's going to erase this sheet. I don't want to erase the sheet. So here's what we need to do. We're going to message everybody. I'm going to send all the emails. I'm going to send them out tonight, and that way, okay, you want the song? Podcast is going to hate you. That way, I can give everybody their legal notice. And then, if I'm not mistaken, what does the rule say? They only have 24 hours to answer, right?
Scotty, we'll need everything you have.
They only got 24 hours to answer. So.
Warp 3. Warp 5. Warp 6.
Andy says 24 hours. Yeah, they got 24 hours to claim their prize, I think. I'll have to go back and look at the rules. I got to be really careful. Got to follow the rules. So I'm going to follow the rules. I'm going to look at the rules. They got X amount of time to claim, and if they don't claim, then we draw again. Whew. Whew. All right. With that, I think we need to end the show. Should we end the show? Yeah, 24 hours from the official notification. That is correct. That's exactly right. Lango, what's up? Yeah, you want a $100 pack. Look here, Lango. Right there. Look on your screen. You want a $100 pack in STFC. Yeah, maybe you want the Grabthar's Hammer pack. Maybe that's what you want. Go, Lango, go, Lango, go. Go, Lango, go, Lango, go. Go, Lango, go, Lango, go. All right. Oh, yeah, we have daily sub-goal stuff. Okay. We really got to, I tell you what, you guys hang out. I've got to end the podcast. But if you guys are in the Twitch audience, hang out. We'll play a game of marbles for your daily sub-goals. It looks like we have, well, it looks like I've got 2 more packs. You know what, Snake Eyes, I could give your pack away. Do you want to give away 3 packs tonight? Okay, listen, we got to end the podcast. Don't go anywhere, okay? Just don't go anywhere. You guys in Twitch, hang out. If you're in podcast, I don't even know what to do with myself right now because this is just kind of a crazy ending on what ended up being something kind of wild. But you know what? It was 4 months in the making. Thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds and hundreds of hours spent on stream, all culminating in this moment. A giveaway of free tickets on Star Trek The Cruise 8, sailing out of Miami, Florida, this coming February. There it is. Adam Drayling, congratulations to you. My name is Ultimate DJs. Thank you all for being such a valued member of my community. Thank you. It means a great deal that you're here. I appreciate all of you, each and every one. We will see you in Nashville in just a couple of weeks. Maybe you're not going on the cruise, but you can still catch us in Nashville, September 13th through 15th for Star Trek Nashville. There is a convention there, and we are going to be there large and in charge with a community-oriented panel, a live broadcast, and conversations with the stars. That will happen live from Nashville, September 13th through 15th. Go to ST Nash's website and use creator code STFCNash24 to save 50% off all tickets. The code has been extended through Saturday. Use STFCNash24 to save 50% off all tickets. We'll see you in Nashville. My name is Ultimate DJs for Talking Trek, Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast. We thank you for being a part of our live studio audience and listening to Talking Trek, a registered trademark and recorded in front of a live studio audience for distribution across podcast platforms everywhere. I am your friendly neighborhood cat person, saying meow for now. Love you, minute. Catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Dig says, please turn off the song. I'm sure the podcast audience agrees with you. All right. So we are still here on Twitch. And for those of you in Discord, I do have the audio channel still running, but everything else is going to be very visual here. So here's what we'll do. Belair says, please play it again. Odysseus says, no more. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. guys, thank you so very much. By the way, thank you guys for the Golden Kappa hype train, too. All kinds of Golden Kappas in the chat, which is incredible. So here, for the live studio audience, I'll pull up marbles, okay? For the live studio audience, I'll pull up marbles. You guys did an amazing on the sub goals tonight. As a matter of fact, the 10,000 bits, that results in a battle pass, which we will award tonight. We'll do a battle pass, and it looks like we have 125, 250. We have 2 ships to give away, or 2 packs to give away, plus Snake Eyes donated his pack back, okay? And, yeah, Snake Eyes donated his pack back, so we've got 3 packs to give away. And not that I'm pushing anything, but I'm just saying you guys are most of the way there. In 53 more subs, it could be a 3rd pack. I'm just throwing that out there, like, don't get crazy or anything. All right, I'm just saying. Tarpy says, did Griffin and Snake Eyes have a tiebreaker in subs? Yes. Tarpy says, did Griffin and Snake Eyes have a Scopely-fied tiebreaker in subs? They did. Griffin is listed in first place at 150 subs. Snake Eyes listed in second place at 150 subs. I would imagine that they have signed a ceasefire. All right. Griffin did the same thing with Moopsy last month. All right. Now, I'm going to point out, just in case Adam is unable to go to this cruise, not only Samo, but Moopsy has a real shot to come back in. I am shocked that he didn't land in the top 10. But the best thing in the world that could happen for him is Adam Drailing not to go, because then all of his tickets are still back in play. And then, you know, it could end up happening again. All of his tickets are back in play. And Samo's. All of Samo's tickets are back in play. How many entries were there? 30,000. 30,000. Insane. Lieutenant Fire, you know what? I think we can actually, I don't know if it's possible. We'd have to scroll. I wonder if no, you guys don't want to see who was in 12th place. You don't want to see who was in 12th place. That would just make people mad. That would just make people mad. I don't want to do that. All right. Tarpy, you know what, Tarpy? Tarpy just calculated the odds on Adam Drailing. He only had 20 tickets out of 30,000. And Tarpy says he had a 0.06% chance to win, and he won. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Sorry, 0.006%. That is wild. No, I'm not going to do that, Putz. He said you should draw from the remaining top 10 if he can't go. No, because everybody of them gets their prize. It'll have to be a fresh draw. It'll have to be a fresh draw. And it'll just be one winner. One winner, fresh draw. That's what the rules say. If he can't go, he will probably want a pack and then just re-roll from the winners, I would think. I don't think I can actually do that. I think it has to be a fresh draw according to the rules. Let me look at the rules. Let's look at the rules. We're off podcast, so we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, having friend time. Let's see. Where is it? Where are the rules? Here we go. Games and contest. Star Trek The Cruise. All right. Be warned. The screen is not in dark mode. All right. Screen is not in dark mode. Be warned. Okay. Let's see. Got to find out what the rules are. Here we go. Prize drawing. The sponsor will attempt to notify the winner via Discord or email around August 15th. Well, we're 2 weeks late on that. If the potential winner cannot be contacted within 5 days, 5 days. I don't know how do you turn Adobe PDF Reader on dark mode? So, yeah, it's 5 days he's got to respond after I send him the email. Yeah, and look, then I have to select an alternate potential winner in their place at random from the remaining non-winning eligible entries. So if you want a pack, you are not technically a non-winning entry. I've got to redraw the whole thing. Not even 5 business days. It's 5 calendar days. When do I have to get the names to the cruise place? We've got plenty of time on that. I have to give it, what was it, Griffin? I have to give it to them by like October 20th or something, right? I'm pretty sure it's October 20 something. So I got plenty of time. I don't think it's as late as November 1st, to be honest with you. It's well, it might be. It's 120 days prior to cruise date. So the cruise date is March something. No, so it's going to be in October. It's going to be in October. Meanwhile says, wait, so Samo can't win now? Oh, she totally can win. Samo can totally win because she still has 5,000 non-winning entries. Yeah. So Samo can totally win. She just loses 2 of her 5,000. And Delisha says non-winning entries. Does that mean the people who won cannot be entered again or just their winning entries? No, it's just the entries. So Lango could win. Yeah, I mean, it's completely up in the air. I just have to remove those 10 entries and we'll draw it again. Lango could still win. That's right. Brett says, I'll take that trade. Balabom says Adam could also win again with one of his other 19 entries, which is true. That could happen. So here we go. 5 days that after my official notice, which is going to be an email. If they don't respond or can't accept, then they forfeit the prize. They don't have to be 18 to win. I knew that. People ask me about that. They don't have to be 18 to win. They can win. But if they're a minor, then the reward has to be signed for by their legal guardian. Only 3 alternate drawings will be held, after which the prize remains unawarded. How terrible would that be? So, yeah. So if Adam can't go, then we'll have our first alternate drawing. Tarpy says the chances of him winning once were minuscule. The chances of him winning twice are almost non-existent. I mean, that's true. I am shocked. But you know what? I'm not. I'm almost glad. I'm not glad that it worked out that way. Just, I was, like, for example, you guys were all saying that it was either going to be Moopsy or Samo. And that is what I expected. Mathematically, it was one of them, right? Mathematically, it was going to be one of them. It's kind of cool that it was someone with only 20 tickets. It only takes 1 ticket to win. Master Viper says, DJ's per the rules, Snake Eyes can't donate his pack. So, yeah, no, he can't choose who it goes to, but he's already saying he's forfeiting his prize, so it'll go to a redraw. He can't choose who it goes to. He's just going to forfeit his prize. So then we'll redraw for that. We'll do that one tonight. So, yeah, they're the prizes, and then the 10 packs. I don't think there's anything else in here regarding the draw. So I think Master Viper says of the non-winning entries, so we can't do it tonight. That is technically true. I can't give his away in marbles. It has to be from the contest pool. That's right, Viper. You're exactly right. Snake Eyes pack has to come from a redraw. That's correct. But we still have 2 packs to draw for tonight because of the daily sub goal. So thank you guys. Yeah, you got tradered on that one. So, yeah, he can't give them to people not in the contest pool. So no one who gave away any entries. So technically marbles is not a draw because it's not the same pool, Spectre. That would be the live studio audience, and they may not be in the contest pool. But that doesn't matter. Snake Eyes has 1 that's going back to a redraw. So we'll have to do that on a redraw. But we do still have 2 other packs to give away through marbles. Okay? 2 other packs to give away through marbles. And a battle pass. Which I will be happy to redeem for you this month, or you can save it for September. You can do it this month or September. Okay, there we go. The track is called Frozen. What did Beck write? 7 of Vine. It's good. Like it. Exclamation point play. Your chance to win a battle pass. We'll do the battle pass first, and then we'll do two more to give away the two $100 packs. And again, we've just got another sub. Thank you, Wood Cannon, for the 19-month resub. We are 52 subs away from a third $100 pack if you guys wanted to do that. So you could do that if you wanted to. Exclamation point play. We'll start off in about 30 seconds or so. Ooh, I like it. Hey guys, do you like the t-shirt logo? Candy White made it. This is what we're going to do. Hey Candy, I got a question. This is what I was thinking. For the t-shirt. It's probably going to cost a little bit more, but could we do it like a tour stop t-shirt? Like this is on one side and on the back it has all the cast. That way we could sell the t-shirts, and if they're in like a lighter color or something like that, they could get them autographed. Or is that going to be too expensive on the shirt to list all the cast on the back of the shirt? You know, like a concert t-shirt has all the cities. Would that be too much of a pain in the butt to do it with the cast? I don't know how expensive that would make it. Beck says, "Can I have a t-shirt just because?" Of course you can. Of course you can. We're getting ready to publish this, and it will be available for sale before we go, but I'm going to try to take some also. I'm going to try to order a few. Retrieving says, "Isn't it a second screen?" Well, no, we have to work within the confines of our t-shirt company. So, like, we're not screening them or doing anything like that. We just send the designs off and they make them. But they charge us for every print. So if I do 2 prints per shirt, then it'll be a little bit more expensive. Plus, it actually would have 4 prints because we're also putting... I'm putting Green Griffin on the side sleeve. So each shirt's going to have 4 because I've got the cat on one sleeve, Green Griffin on the other sleeve, and then the Talking Trek Nash logo on the front, and then maybe Candy can work out like an artist list on the back or something. So yeah. Yeah, they're going to be ready hopefully within the next day or 2, Putz. We're just awaiting the final approval on this from ST Nash. Does Griffin know I'm putting Green Griffin on the t-shirt? No, he does not know. He does not know. So I think that, but yeah, it's going to make the shirt natively just a little bit more expensive because I've got basically 4 prints per shirt. So, I mean, here's the thing. If we do that on the back and on the front and on the sleeves, the shirt's probably going to be what, Candy? It's probably going to be $30, isn't it? $30, $35? That's what he's writing in chat. It'll probably be $35 to get that t-shirt. But, I mean, if that's something you guys would pay for, I hate that a t-shirt costs so much, but, I mean, we're printing it with 4 prints. Spectre says, can we have it done locally in Nash? I mean, that sounds like a pain in the butt. I'm just going to order him from my t-shirt company. I might have him shipped to Nashville. That way we don't have to wait on shipping. I might just order all of them and ship them all. Candy White says roughly $37-ish. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. Snake Eyes says should be autographs label with lines on the back for people to get signed. No, I don't want to put lines, but I do think that I like the idea of the cast on the back. That way, you know, if you want to get your shirt signed, you could do that. You know? And then a prize for whomever gets the most autographs. Yeah, that won't be easy. That is a spend-to-win event. Whoever gets the most autographs, that would be a spender's event. That's really funny. Lieutenant Fire says he's not paying $100 for a shirt. Who said $100? No way. It'd be like $40. All right, you guys ready to play one round of marbles? This is for a battle pass. Here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds on the clock. Exclamation point play. If you'd like to come in, 154. Good for a battle pass. How many mediums did I order? I haven't ordered any of them yet, But honestly, I'm probably going to order a handful of smalls and mediums, and then like the rest bigger sizes, because that's what I need. Bear Butt taking off in the lead. There he goes. Chris, son of Mac, and Justin, Craig, Waffley all taken up there in the lead as well. Bear Butt moving very, very well through this ice rink of a track. You guys will notice there's a lot of ice in here, and there is the opportunity to actually fall off of the track. We're going to see if that actually ends up happening here. And we just saw somebody. What just happened? Somebody just fell off. No? I can't tell. There's so much ice on the track. Here, let's change the camera view. I can't tell what's actually happening here. There they go. There they are. They're back. They're on two different levels. There's Madrox making his way through another track. Why is first place moving all over the place? This is killing me. I don't even know who's in first place. Just we'll watch, okay? I don't even know where this track is going right now. I have no idea what this track is actually doing. Where are people going? It looks like just a big set of escalators. No clue. Well, here's the final. So we'll just there's Retrieving. Retrieving is coming in. Retrieving is actually going to make it. He's far and away ahead of the pack, making his way into the final winners box. There you go. Congratulations, Retrieving. You just hooked up with a battle pass. That was an incredibly difficult track to watch. I have no idea what was actually happening there. Sorry. Congratulations, Retrieving. No idea what. No, Viper, you press 1 to see who's in first, which is not actually true. You press 1 to see who's in the closest proximity to the finish line. But when you have a track like that and you're going in circles, it doesn't necessarily mean you're in first place. It's just whoever is closest to the finish line right there. Yeah, he was less than a half a second away from the track record. There you go. Wood Cannon says, so us open announcing was sufficient. Oh, what? Huh? Is there a hint for the next arc? Ben Sai asks. Unfortunately, I haven't gone through my media bundle yet. Yes, I have the hints, but I don't know what they are yet because I haven't gone through the media bundle. Apologies. All right, congratulations, Retrieving. Going to hook you up with a battle pass. All right. Let me take a screenshot of this, and I'll put it in my notes section. Be sure and DM me so you can get, especially if you want your battle pass now, which I will do, or you can hold it for September if you want. Battle pass winner. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Back to the race menu, and this one will be for the first of 2 $100 packs. The first of 2 $100 packs. Exclamation point play. You got a chance to come in and play. Exclamation point play. Excuse me, my voice feels like it's giving out a little bit. Thank you guys very much for the Golden Kappa hype train. You guys were insane. That was a huge hype train. Appreciate you guys. And Griffin and Snake Eyes, thank you guys for your bidding war. You guys are off the hizzy. What the one you said buy, but the next one ship pack? I don't know if there's going to be a ship pack. I don't know if the overlords are still listening. I doubt they're probably going to stick with the one that they got. I don't know that they're going to launch another pack. They might. I don't know. What's the significance of different color names in marbles, says Jeef Boo. So blues are subbed to the channel. Whites are not subbed to the channel. And Q right here, the purples, that means he's a founder. That means he has been subbed to the channel ever since month 1 here on Twitching Trek. Those are the only 3 colors. And no, that's a lie. Spectre is green. He's a mod. Yeah, greens are mod. So that's it. Blues are subs, whites are audience, pink are founders, and green are mods. There's Spectre, there's Griffin. I think I saw another green one in here somewhere. I don't remember where. Spectre Griffin. That might be it. I thought I saw another one. Tarpy, are you not a mod in Twitch? We're going to have to get you fixed up over here. Thought you were. Tarpy says not here. Oh, you're not playing marbles? Okay. How is Major Samo not subbed? I don't know. Somebody gift her a sub. Is Major Samo not subbed to the channel? Samo! All right, somebody's going to have to hook her up. I don't see Samo's ball. Looking for it. Samo, where's your ball? I don't see it. All right, exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. 10 seconds till start. This is for a free $100 pack inside STFC. Look, Spectre, thank you. That was very kind of you. Spectre dropping a gifted sub to Major Samo. There you go. Oh, look, there's Steven's Aaron right there. I see him. Steven's Aaron. He's green. He's in. And I think I just saw Samo. There's Samo right there. She's not going to turn blue until the next race. All right. There you go. All right. Here we go. Time to go. Exclamation point play. 10 seconds on the clock. This for a $100 pack inside STFC. Samo says, I'm going to bank up all the pack wins so I can donate them back when I eventually finally win the cruise. It could happen. We'll see. All right. $100 pack. Here we go. Into the funnel. Let me get a little bit better of an aerial view here. These are not ever my favorite tracks because it takes forever to get going. You just circle in the drain for like 38 minutes. Can I turn chat off on the screen? Yes, I can. Sorry about that. There you go. Circle in the drain. Mountain Druid says still holding her breath. I mean, there's a very real chance. Oh, there we go. We got somebody out. Okay, Big Nut, Razlon Putz, Magoo, Matters. Has anybody actually made it through? Yep, sure did. There goes Manic Gamer. Manic Gamer made it through. And he got launched into the cannon. And bounced off the track. Oh, what terrible luck. There goes Manic Gamer. We've got Dr. Juby, Loki. There's 4 of Raj, Jado. Who's up? There goes Moose. Moose fell off the track too. This is a violent track. Look how many people are not surviving the jump off this track. However, we do see Waffly and Jado making their way. They survived the jump. Who is actually going to get through this next track? It is down to Jado and Waffly. Who is going to navigate this trap? It's definitely going to be Jado. Congratulations, Jado, hooking up with a $100 pack. There you go. Waffly got caught. Waffly got caught by that last set of traps right there. Jado just flew on by. There you go. Congratulations. First $100 pack. Paviala says, I can't ever seem to get in the game. Really? Just pay attention. Exclamation point play. Everybody can get in. Everybody can get it. What's the red number for? That is how much time was off from the course record. So Jado finished 16 seconds behind the course record. Manic Gamer was doing great until he just got slung off the track there. Yeah, no go. Hey, look on the bright side, though. Swimbot's dead last. Oh, no, it's Tomb. Tomb's dead last. There they go. They're coming. Tomb's going to finish dead last. If he finishes at all, you better hurry. Go, 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 go. There comes the fire. There you go. He finished. All right, congratulations. Tomb won a pack already. Yeah, but he was last that time. All right, Jado, congratulations. Going to hook you up with a $100 pack inside STFC. Let me write this down. $100 pack for Jado. Congratulations. All right, one more. One more, and then we'll get ready to bounce for the night. It's getting late. Daly's checking 40 minutes, too. Okay. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. This for our second and final $100 pack, unless we find 51 subs in the next 5 minutes. If we find 51 subs in the next 5 minutes, then we'll hook you up with another pack. This time when Samo enters, she should be blue. this time, why is it so quiet? Because the hype is over. And I'm starting to lose my voice. You want me to play music? I can play music. It's just going to mute on the stream if I play real music. You want to play pretzel music? Play pretzel music. Play the theme song? No, I won't play that anymore. You're gonna get that plenty from the content and all the stuff on the boat. Let's see. Okay, let's see if you guys recognize the video game that this playlist comes from. Who recognizes the playlist? It's a video game. We did this a couple of weeks ago. It was fun. No, it's not Halo. It's not SimCity. It's not Pac-Man. Or Resurgence. Not Skyrim. Not Once Human. Not Mass Effect. Not STO. Not Tavern Manager. I'm actually surprised no one's gotten it yet. It's funny that people don't pay attention to the music when they play games. It is not from Final Fantasy, although that's a good guess. Man, I'm shocked nobody's gotten it yet. Nobody's gotten it yet. Okay, you want a hint? A couple of you guys in the chat have gotten one of the words correct. I know it's not a really good hint. A couple of you guys have named game titles. One of your words is correct. Not Zelda, not Dragon Age, not Starfield. It's not Grand Theft Auto either. Are you guys going to give up? You guys going to give up? Or we can keep playing this game. Not StarCraft. No Man's Sky, no. Legend of Mana, no. That track is over. Here, let's play another song. Maybe it'll help. This one is also from that game. It's actually a really good playlist to be in a video game. I feel like Rico is close to guessing. Java says, I give up. Donkey Kong? No, it's not Donkey Kong. Witcher is a good guess, but that's not it. It does sound like Witcher, though, doesn't it? Do you guys give up? Do you just want me to give you the answer? You guys are... No, you know what? Here's the thing. It's obviously not a title track, or you guys would have got it. It's not a title track, but it exists inside the game. Nope, not Elder Scrolls. Good guess, though, guy. Not Baldur's Gate. Not Dragon Quest. Or Canado. Not Dragon Quest. Not Dragon Age. Or Dragon Warrior. Or Age of Dragons, but you guys are on the right track. No, it's not Dragon Ball Z either. How has nobody guessed this game? I thought all of you guys played this. We are literally going to watch Todd Stashwick play this game in Nashville. Thank you. Thank you, Mountain Druid finally got it. It's from Dungeons and Dragons. This is what it is. There you go. That's what it is. Gosh, that took a minute. That took a minute. Yeah, that was apparently Dungeons and Dongles. Yes, you got it. No, there was yes, it's a video game. Dungeons and Dragons, it's a video game, isn't it? It's definitely a video game. Yes, it is a video game. Which one? I don't know. It's a category. These songs have all appeared in Dungeons and Dragons. There's actually 16 different tracks. 16. Oh, it's a tabletop. It says that. No, it says it's a video game channel. Like I had one for Valorant. We played Valorant last time. I've got others. You want to do another one? No, let's play marbles. $100 pack to give away. $100 pack. Here we go. Exclamation point play. Your chance to win a free $100 pack. Are we good? It's not a video game, though? Oh, well, that's my fault. I didn't know. I never played Dungeons & Dragons. So Baldur's Gate was right? I don't know. Good thing I wasn't giving away a prize for it. It's a big channel. There's more in here. Okay, all right, here. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. This is a new one. Do you want to do marbles first, and then we'll play the music game? We'll do this first, and then we'll play the music game. All right. Yeah, marbles taking longer than the podcast. We're gonna do it. All right, focus. Here we go. Exclamation point play. Your last $100 pack for the night. Right here. Okay. There we go. Everybody is taking off. In the meantime, I'm gonna play this track because it's suspenseful. Here we go. Captain Palmer getting stuck on the first trap. Kirok and Kill First making their way through. Oh, Kirok fell down to the second level, but is still there. Kill First making his way through the top track. Kill First just speeding through. Wow, that was a quick track. Kill First, congratulations, you're the winner. That was a quick one. That was impressively fast. Yeah, I know. That was a quick one. Kill First, congratulations. Gonna hook you up with a prize. All right, congratulations to Kill First, hooking you up with a $100 pack. Be sure to DM me over on Discord, and we'll hook you up, all right? Let me take a screenshot. Kill First, hooking up with a $100 pack. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Perfect timing. Only got 13 minutes left on my shield. I know, waited so long just for it to end so quickly. Oh, that's crazy. That one went fast. What was I looking for here a second ago? I don't remember now. I don't remember. Okay. The last video game one. This one is a video game. I know it's a video game. Hey, good night, Don Zeno. Thanks for being here, dude. Not Resident Evil. Good guess. Not Cyberpunk. Also good guess. Not Starfield. Not Call of Duty. Not Silent Hill. No on Metroid. Not on Boggle. Last of Us. No. I don't have a hint because I don't play this game either. I don't have a hint, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty popular game. Like and it's very old. Like it's been around forever. Not Dongle, not Doom, not Quake. I'm going to find out how long it's been around because I might be giving you guys wrong information. Oh, yeah. This game's been around for a minute. Cabbage says, I recognize it, so I've played it. I just can't place it. Nobody's actually gotten it yet. You want another hint? You want another hint? This game was launched 10 years after the franchise began. So it was not originally a video game. It's not Star Trek Online or Call of Duty or X-Wing. It's not Pitfall. Not Lord of the Rings. Not Command and Conquer. I love Command and Conquer, by the way. It was launched in 2004 to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this franchise. There you go. Paviala's got it. Paviala's got it. Congratulations. World of Warcraft. Or was it just a reaction? It could have just been, wow. Wow. Dude, what a great soundtrack, though. Dude. Sounds great. Do you want another? All right, let's do one more. No, I didn't say they were the main theme. I said they were featured in the game. Yeah, like this playlist for World of Warcraft has 21 tracks in it. 21 tracks. All right, I got another one for you. All right, let's try this one. This will be the last one. I'm not stalling. What do you think I'm stalling for? What do you think I'm stalling for? You think I don't want to go into my empty house all alone at midnight by myself and stare at the couch? Actually, no. I probably should go to sleep because I'm leaving work a little bit early tomorrow, Tarpy, to go watch my boys play football. Tomorrow is their home opener, and Landon is a senior. This is his last year playing high school football, so I'm going to their home opener tomorrow night and staying for the night. So I will be I might do a show Sunday. It depends on how long I get stuck out of town. Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm pretty excited about it. All right, here we go. Here's another one for you. This is the last one. Hey, good night, Wood Cannon. Have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you. Dude, Beat Saber is fun. No, nobody's got it yet. Beat Saber is great, though. Yeah, nobody's got it yet. This one's going to throw you off. It's not the same genre of games that I've chosen for the others. Candy, I love that. Candy, I love that. That is great. Can we do that? Let's do it. Tarpy says this is not a big game. I don't know. It's a pretty big game. Oh, I didn't see you. Putz got it right. Putz got it right. It's FIFA. All right, sorry, I missed it in the chat. Good job, Putz. Yep, that's from FIFA. I think FIFA's a big game. Is it not? I'm pretty sure FIFA's a pretty big game. I said it wasn't a small game. Somebody said it must not be a big game. I think Tarpy said that. It's also not a big game. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's a big game. Yeah, this is FIFA. Yeah, real football right there. Okay, well we could go all night with this. This is a fun game. Could go all night, but I gotta save some for another show. So gotta save some for another show. All right. Well, that was cool. You guys have fun? Oh, nice. Candy's already got the Nashville t-shirt ready to go. Candy, that looks great, dude. That looks so good. I love what you did on the back. That's great. Heck yeah, dude. Love it. Moonrip says, who won the cruise? Adam Drayling won the cruise. All right, yeah, I'm going to have the Nashville t-shirt up later tonight. I'll put an announcement out. I've still got to edit the podcast, and I got to write the email. Texera says, let's see the Nashville shirt. Okay. So here will be the front, and it's got the kitty cat on one shoulder. It's got Green Griffin on the other shoulder. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Sorry, hang on. All right, so here's Green Griffin on one side, the kitty cat on the other side, and on the back, we've put a list of the cast. So that way, if you guys want to go get autographs, you'll be able to do that on the T-shirt. Okay. Oh, shoot. Griffin's here. Hi, Griffin. Yeah, I put there's Green Griffin on one side. Green Griffin on the right shoulder, kitty cat on the left shoulder. See? There you go. It's great. It's fantastic. Green Griffin. Yeah, kitty cat on one side, Green Griffin on the other. with Candy's homemade ST Nash logo on the front. And then on the back will be all of the guests at the Star Trek convention so that you guys can get your shirts autographed if you guys would like. How's about that? So I've got a lot of work to do tonight. Got to do podcasts, got to send emails, got to launch the T-shirt, and I got to pack. Tarpy says, see, I said you were stalling. Yeah. Yep. I see that now. Good night, Murphy. Thanks, man. Shield. Yeah, my shield probably has already fallen. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, wow. I got 1 minute left. 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and pop another one there. Thank you for that, Divine. Appreciate it. Jonathan Ingram hates you now. All right. So we could go. I know. Wardod, Jonathan Ingram, one of them were waiting. So we should. Candy White says, what? What arrives in 4 to 6 weeks? We don't have 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks on what? The beard. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. All right, guys, I had fun. Good show. Thank you guys a whole lot. I appreciate it. Let's go see who is online for us to raid tonight. I know Samo's on. I would, I think, like to raid Samo, but I also imagine that she might be disappointed. Scribbler is on. Look here, guys. Scribbler is on right now and considering going to Nashville. She's very close to deciding, but needs help and encouragement. I think you guys are the right crowd for that. Can you guys convince Scribbler to join us in Nashville? It will be up to you guys. All right. It'll be completely up to you guys. So let's go find Scribbler. You guys convince her to head on over to Nashville and show her the amazingly cool new T-shirt too. All right. Great new T-shirt. There we go. All right, we're going to hop over and say hi to Scribbler. I'm going to play a song on our way out. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll be in the Discord for a little bit because it looks like I got a little bit of work to do. And you guys have a fantastic couple of days, and I'll see you guys on Sunday, okay? Go convince Scribbler to join us in Nashville. And get cool T-shirts and hang out. Don't forget the discount code. Don't forget the discount code. It's good through Saturday. STFC Nash 24 to save 50% off. Scribbler could save 50% off. Let's go do it. Y'all have a great night. Good night, everybody.